What's up? What's up? It's the Arthur Most Experience with Deke. I'm Arthur Moats, and that's my main man, Deke.
What's good, bro?
Feeling great, man. It's a great day. It's a beautiful day. It is the 4th of May. So I feel great about that.
Yeah.
You
Big
know?
Star Wars day.
I feel great about that, man. I got my little Star Wars shirt
You ever
on,
see that
man.
Kenobi yet?
I actually did not, man. I did not, man. But, I just like the fact that we get to rock out with this today.
For all that I'm lacking in TV shows and movies I've seen, that's
the
the one I
you
can
are,
get
yeah.
on you about, I
That
guess.
is the one. And I'm like, I literally, too, funny thing was, it's probably like a week ago. I'm flipping through like, I want to watch something right now. I need something just in the background. And Kenobi was right there. And I'm like, nah, I get that another. Because I actually want to watch it. And I think that's the problem. Like, I'm in that phase where when I'm doing
That's going to be probably 5 or 6 hours of your time if you binge them all.
Right, but I'm going to really want to like be locked in and not just have it as like background, So I keep pushing it off, but I am going to tap in one of these times, man. But, life is good, man. Can't complain. It's a beautiful day, man. Beautiful
I can't
day.
either.
I've recovered. Have you recovered from yesterday, man? Yesterday was a show, bro. We was in this thing.
Recovered?
Bro, we went in. It was a day. It was a show.
Just because we went back to the old seats.
We did, man.
Sat there. Was it 4 hours?
It was 4.
Is it 4?
It was 4. Deke, we took it back, way back on that one, Deke. We ain't done a 4-piece in a, what?
I don't know why. I weirdly do feel good today because what's funny is right after our recording, I had band practice. So I'm sitting drum throwing for a good 2-3 hours too. I don't know why I feel good today. But that was a lot. That was a big stretch of time where like you're sitting down. Like I remember having that office job coming out of college, and like you would legit have to get up like every hour or so, just walk around. And I feel like sitting like that, it takes a toll on your posture.
It does, dude.
It really does. And yesterday was a tough stretch. I feel good. I weirdly feel good.
I like that, man. I like
whenever
that.
you brought up recovery, I'm
like
no,
that.
I'm kind of recovered, I guess.
Let's go. Well, that's how it needs to be there. Even better, baby. Even better. But we are actually going to get a chance to talk undrafted free agents today. That was on the plane yesterday, but we had other exciting things going on. But no, we are going to tap into that, talk some UDFA signings. And then we also gonna open up these phone lines as well, man, because we do want to hear your guys' thoughts on the Steelers draft. Obviously, we've talked a lot about it, and some of the national media have. We want to hear you guys' thoughts as well. So, things are good, man. Things are good. And you drippy as well, too. I just want to throw that out there, too, bro. I like the denim up. I like the denim shirt, bro.
Thank you.
That's a fire look.
Yeah.
Denim look, dad hat. Yeah, I like that, bro.
I appreciate it.
You looking good today, man. Looking good.
I do what I can here.
All right, so I'm trying to think, man.
You know what? Because I feel like this intro is a little light.
Oh,
I didn't have a random fact, but now I do.
Because I was like, yo, if not, I definitely was about to just prequel what was finna happen tonight in the Moats household.
Okay.
You know.
Well, we'll get to that. Let me get to
what you got for me, man.
This history fact. Here.
Oh, hey now.
This one sticks out to me.
Deke thoughts.
Alexander the Great was accidentally buried alive.
Huh?
There's no way. This dude was like the biggest badass on the planet at that time, right?
Seriously, bro. He
basically
was
conquered
the guy.
all Europe.
Yeah, he was the guy. Like the
and he
guy
was buried
of all
alive.
Guys.
Come on.
Huh?
Scientists believe Alexander suffered from a neurological disorder called Guillain-Barré syndrome. They believe that when he died, he was actually just paralyzed and mentally aware. Wow. Okay, that explains it.
Yeah, and I'm sure back then they didn't have technology to really test it. So yeah, if you're like,
he was pissed off.
Blink if you hear me, blink. Move your mouth.
Yeah, let's just double check to make sure.
Smack him.
You're not alive.
If he don't hit him, because this is one of the greatest killers of all time. Smack him. If he don't hit you back, he definitely did. Yeah, I can see that. Man.
So there you go.
Yeah.
What's happening in the Moats household tonight?
Man, well, in the Moats household, man, it happens to be game 2 tonight. Warriors, Lakers. And y'all know how Monday night went for the boy, you know what I'm saying? It was a great night, D. You feel me, man? Slid through the squad. I mean, not Monday night, Tuesday night, you know what I'm saying? The guys took care of business. Braun and company. AD being AD. But I think I need the Warriors to win tonight.
This is weird, dude. I'm not going to lie.
Tell me about it, bro. This is like, I hate this part of the dynamic.
I don't know how to take this. I mean,
either,
you're
man.
a LeBron fan. You got to stick with your guy.
Dude, but I don't think you understand, man.
Go to a bar and watch the game.
Nah, I don't think you understand, though, man.
I'll watch the game with you tonight.
I still got to come home, man. You know? And I just feel like ever since game 1, the mood has been off in the Moats residence. Okay, I'm not really a fan of the current situation in the Moats residence. So we need to find something that can make my wife be a little bit more in a better mood per se. You know what I'm saying? So we need these warriors to take care of business. Okay.
It can't be that bad. It's got to be hyperbole for the podcast.
I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying, bro.
Is it that bad?
I'm just saying, bro. She's a Warriors fan. Like the way I am towards LeBron, the way you are towards 7, that's how she is about her Bay. You know? Bay Area. It's the Bay, it's the Bay, it's the Bay. You know what I'm saying? So we need some sort of common ground here. And I feel like since my dog Brun already done got one over there, we could spare this one. And then go back up.
I don't think you want to spare one, though.
Man, we not tripping one way or the other. People going to make cases either way, right? He could lose game 5. They're going to make a case. He could lose game 3. They're going to make a case. So,
case for what?
Well, anything. Oh, man, worried about to come back? Is it a series now? We know. Because that's what you're about to allude to if they were to lose.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I don't think, I think the Warriors are a good team. I think the Lakers are a good team. I don't think you want to give one up either way. Like, I feel like the Warriors felt that, and you saw their comeback at the end of game 1. It's like, we just can't give the Lakers a game here.
So that's why you got to steal one. So we have already checked that box off. We're going to be up 2-1 by the time game 3. By the time game 4 hit, we up 2-1. We up 2-1 by the time.
I don't think that's a guarantee, though. If you give the Warriors one here,
you win tonight,
they get momentum.
So you win tonight, you lose game 3. It's still 2-1 going into game 4.
I don't think you want to be in that spot. These are just two good teams.
Every team is good. We just beat a better team.
I think you want to win every game you can.
I mean, every team wants to win every team, but who has got swept? Has the Warriors been swept?
Is this the only one you're conceding? Is this the only game you're conceding?
I think this makes the most sense, yeah. Because afterwards, like I said, when it becomes 2-1 and then 3-1, it ain't really going to matter. Then when it becomes 3-1, then we go, sorry, we need to give them a little charity one.
Oh, no.
Give them the charity one.
It gets dangerous.
They said that in Memphis, too.
It gets dangerous.
People said that was going to be dangerous in Memphis, too.
I'm not talking specifically about Lakers. I'm talking about NBA series, man. I've seen too much. Saying, and actually, your boy is proof of that. 3-1 in 2016.
Did you just see the series we just came out of? We're not talking history. We're talking current.
I'm talking in LeBron. I'm just talking in LeBron's favor. I'm talking that
I'm saying this.
Any NBA team could come back, especially teams of these caliber and players of these caliber.
I hear what you're saying. All I'm saying is we just saw LeBron do this versus the 2 seed. They just did that versus the 2 seed. Was that not the 2 seed? They were the 2 seed.
Fake 2 and 3 seeds this year in the West. For sure.
Oh, God.
For sure.
Well, everybody can have an opinion on what they want to qualify or not, but at the end of the day, they were the 2 seed.
This Warriors team has championship medal.
Technically, a lot of teams have championship medal.
Not too many, actually.
But the teams we're referring to in this series do. You're talking LeBron, you're talking the Warriors.
I'd say LeBron and AD. That's really it for the Lakers.
That's all you need.
Yeah, no, I think they got a chance. I'm not disagreeing with you at all.
Absolutely.
I just don't think you should take giving the Warriors a game that lightly because they got that in them too.
Oh, yeah, they're supposed to.
They got that championship medal.
They're supposed to, man. They're supposed to. But if you're not going to sweep them anyways, game 2 is a nice game to lose. That's all I'm saying. Game 2. It's the game.
Keeping it nice for the household. Then,
you know what I'm saying, man? It's balance. And see, because I speak with confidence, that's why it's okay. Now, if you were insecure about the situation, then I get it. But LeBron ain't never let me down, babe. So I know he got me. It's gonna be a vibe, bro. But I need one tonight. I think I need one tonight, Deke. It could be real bad, Deke. I need one tonight. I don't think she could be able to handle when I pull up with the yellow. I broke out the perk. I'm going to spin the block with the yellow after they win. I ain't even tapped into
So
the
it sounds like
yet.
It's your own fault, though.
No.
And how you act after the game.
So I'm not allowed to be happy?
No, you're allowed, but
you can't put on a jersey.
No, what I'm saying is
I've seen
you could have the Lakers win.
I've seen you,
but you can be chill about it.
I've seen you come into here with a Kevin Dotson jersey on after the Steelers have taken care of business.
Oh yeah, it's what you do.
So
it's what you do.
It's what you do. So me just putting on a Lakers jersey?
I don't have the same lifestyle or scenarios as you, though.
It's what I do. I just put the jersey on, man. It's innocent.
So you don't talk? You talk smack or what?
Who am I talking
You just walk around with the jersey with a little smirk or something?
You saw me yesterday. You seen how... Was I talking smack yesterday? What I look like yesterday?
You look like you were ready to. You had a little smile on your face.
I look like I was ready to talk smack.
A little bit.
That's crazy. Deke, I look like I was ready to talk smack yesterday. You know I would not talk smack. Me Moi, a smack talker? No way, not me. Nah, can't do that. Can't do that.
It should be a good one. What time? Is that the later game? Like 10 o'clock
You know, they always
10:30?
They always got me keeping up, you know what I'm saying, with the super late night, man.
I'll tune in.
Yeah.
What's the game before that? Is there one before today?
Let's see. Sixers played yesterday, so it should be no, is Phoenix?
Our Suns playing today?
I was about to say, I think Phoenix might be up here. Actually, man, pull it up.
Because sometimes they segment it weird.
Yeah.
Instead of every 2 days, one team will get just a one. Nah, so tonight's just one game.
Oh,
Golden State Lakers, 9 o'clock.
Uh-oh.
They hit the happy medium.
I appreciate it for that 9 o'clock start, man. That they're a real one for that.
Tomorrow's the doubleheader. Sixers, Boston, and then Phoenix, Denver.
So if I'm sitting here at 2-0 tomorrow, I mean, I just got to take it, huh? I might as well just put on both jerseys.
What jerseys?
My Lakers jersey. Every time the Lakers home, just put in the one on, just bop,
Stack them up.
and just put nut bop, and because I got 4, just
Do you?
enough. Yes, I actually do.
You got a Shaq one.
I
right?
got just enough, man. I got just enough.
You got a Kobe? Who's your fourth
I
one?
do got a Kobe, yeah.
You got 2 LeBrons,
Uh-huh.
a Kobe, and a Shaq.
Yes, indeed. I need to go back and get me a goal 6 LeBron. I got the goal 23. Yeah, from when they won the championship in the bubble. Yeah.
You don't need that, though.
Well, I'm just
Because you got a purple and a yellow, though. Still.
yeah, but I'm just saying, like, I feel like because I got the purple 6.
All you
I'm
need
supposed
is
to get the
4,
gold
though. Like,
6.
if you want to do that tradition, all you need is 4 jerseys.
That is all I
you
need.
just need 4
because I feel good right now.
4 wins each
Yeah.
time. Unless you want to do the full 16 for the whole playoff.
Oh, that's
run.
filthy. That would
You'd have to
would
start
be
getting
filthy.
4X jerseys
That'd be
for the end of the
See,
series.
my problem is this, man. I can't guarantee that it's always going to last that long for me to make it worthwhile to have that many jerseys. All right? The LeBron, the Kobe, and the Shaq are in rotation, so I can win with that. But, yeah, when you start talking about 16, that's a lot of jerseys, baby. A lot of jerseys. But, it's going to be, hopefully it'll be a good night. Hopefully. So we shall see.
I'm just watching for a good game.
Me too. Me too. But anyways, if you ready, man, I'm ready. Have a little fun today. Start this thing out the way that we do. So with that being the case, go ahead and drop in the comment section where you are tuning in from so we can start the show the way that we always do by giving you those big boy shout outs. Oh, and also don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you have not done so just yet.
Ryan McPherson said that championship didn't count. LOL.
Hey, everybody has an opinion. It's okay. It's okay.
Cal Monier, the 802, Green Mountain State. Thank you. And thank you for your gifts months back. Kenneth Moses, 757. Salute from Virginia Beach. Fellas,
crib.
did you see the video of young Peasy getting the call?
I did, man. It was beautiful. It was beautiful.
Yeah, they had 2 good videos
That
of
was
him
tough. Heck yeah.
getting the call, and then the one where Porter's hyping him up. Actually, kind of we talked
like-
about
yeah.
yesterday a little too.
Mm-hmm.
Hyping him up, saying they passed on you.
Yep.
Now they got you mad. That's what they want.
Love it. Love it.
Prove
That's
them
beautiful
wrong.
across the
There's
board,
all
man.
that stuff. Yeah, yeah.
He ready. He locked in. He ready.
President Nitty, 419. Here I come. Veggies.
I was just smiling because I'm with the veggie movement. Trust me.
Big Noriega is tuning in from Pittsburgh. Says he's a true Yenzer.
Let's go. Wow. He is in, well, actually, I mean, I've known this, but yes, he is in the city, man. So shout out. Shout out to Big Noriega.
Terry Parker, 513, Monroe,
Oh,
Ohio.
all right. I was about to say, I never heard of Marone, Ohio before, but shout out.
Trenton Dennis, Porto, Portugal.
Shout out to Portugal. Okay.
Chris, Pittsburgh, Northside, PA.
Northside.
Spice Creations, 832, H-Town.
Man, shout out to the H-Town too, man.
We got Devontae Bates, Blitzburg, baby. Hashtag
Shout
412.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it.
The other Jacob, Picket Fence, 602, Phoenix, Arizona. It's getting hot out here in the desert.
Man, salute the desert, bro. I feel like our weather's still playing with us. Sometimes I feel like it wants to get really hot. Like, it's supposed to get hotter the rest of the day. And then this weekend, I feel like it's supposed to be really
This
nice.
weekend's going to be nice.
All right. But then just like 2 days ago, it was cold.
We should be done.
I'm hoping
It's
so.
May.
Like, bruh.
We should be done. We should be on the... it's only going to be 50s and 60s and up here on out.
When were we just together in the snow? Was that a week ago? Or was that...
We were golfing. Yeah, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. Like, you're right, bro. We got to be done with this.
That was the end of April.
You're right. We a week into May. You're right, because this is Thursday. Yeah.
This is it. This is the turning point.
This has got to be
This
it,
weekend's
bro.
the
This has
turning
got to be it.
I'm saying nothing worse than 50s here on out.
I'm supposed to be golfing tomorrow. I need it to be nice now that I think about it, bro.
Okay.
I need it nice out. I can't do another cold one like last time.
I think it should be.
Yeah.
I know Saturday it's supposed to be 70.
Oh, sweet. There it is.
I don't know what tomorrow is.
Can it just be flirting with 70 then? Just flirt with it. Be in the ballpark.
I'll say a few more.
Yeah.
Felicia at Bellard, 338, Lake Charles, Louisiana. Late but present.
Hey, you always in the building.
Sounds like me.
Let's go.
Jamie Carlo. Yo, 321, Melbourne, Florida.
Let's go. Shout out to Melbourne, man. Let's get it.
And then last one, AJ Martinez, Hollywood. Let's go. My old residence.
Salute you. Man, I want to get a couple because I haven't said a couple in a minute. So let me just tap in a little bit. Man, I got Chase R. Tuning in from the 317 Indianapolis. He says, Steelers sweep the Colts. I would agree with that. I like that. Frank K says the 520 Tucson, Arizona, and it is 80 degrees for the high today out there. Salute the 80 degrees, man. I respect that, man. Yanni, tuning in from the 804 Richmond, Virginia. And we can't forget about John L. Tuning in from the 304 Morgantown, West Virginia. Pretty mama. Mountain mama. All right, let me see what else we got in here. JT Anderson, 54, tuning in from the 479, Bentonville, Arizona. And I will end it with the 610, Steel 412, tuning in from the 215, Philly in the building. Oh, when I see you, DD Smalls, always tapping in 352, Gainesville, Florida. Salute you.
Okay. First super of the day is actually gifted Moats memberships from Stan Clare.
Shout out to Stan Clare being a rock star. We appreciate you.
610 Steel 412. Mr. Ethan Webb, Soviet Bear X, and Quentin Wagner. All gifted those memberships.
Welcome to the upper room. Yes, indeed. And if I remember correctly, it should still be an early access upper room video in there. The film breakdown for, I think it's Keanu Benton, if I remember correctly. So, man, definitely tap in, take advantage of that while you still get that luxury, baby.
President Nitty, Lakers in 5.
7
equals the GOAT. TB and Aaron live in the Matrix.
Oh,
LOL, for real.
Respect.
Can we compare Aaron and Ben stats? RQ. What's RQ? They can't be far apart, but 12 is Jesus? Wait. What's he talking about? I think he just contradicted himself a couple times there.
Yeah, I kind of got confused as well. All right, let's break it down. Lakers in 5. Respect. That's going to make the household real spicy, though. I'm just throwing it out there. Your boy going to be in a real spicy situation if it's 5-1. She ain't going to like me for 5-1. Deke, I might have to stay at your crib if it's 5-1, okay? Like, if it go 5-1, like you feel me? Like if we do it in 5, like, that's a full, that's a gentleman's, you know? And I ain't going to be real gentleman-like. I could feel that energy. I already know. You think that was a smirk you saw the other day, Deke. If it's a we out on 5, Deke? Oh, Deke, it's going to be a rough one here, man. Real rough one. All right. But then 7 equals the GOAT. All right. We agree with that. TB and Aaron live in the Matrix, though.
So they're fake.
Okay. I can see that.
And
like says, Mr. Anderson.
Yeah, but then he says, can we compare Aaron and Ben stats? I guess RQ. I'm getting Mike Emanuel saying means real quick. They can't be far apart, but 12 is Jesus.
Maybe in terms of how people view him. Because people always talk about how Aaron Rodgers is supposed to be the greatest talent, the greatest, like, all this other stuff. But when it comes time to, you know.
Is he saying 12 looks like Jesus? Because he did a couple years ago.
Maybe that's what it is. Beard. See, you thought that was Jesus. I thought that was the Con Air joint.
Huh?
I thought he was doing the Nicolas Cage, the Con Air. That's what I thought. Yeah. Y'all called it a Jesus look. That's what I thought. The Cameron Poe. Yeah.
Yeah, either way, I'm taking Ben over Rodgers.
I'm with you.
No matter how President Nitty wants to spin it or ask this.
Yeah, I think he was backing that too. That's what it seemed like.
I think your breakdown was pretty good.
That's what it felt like.
That's what he was trying to get to.
That definitely what it felt like. And he said, "Yup, yeah." See.
Christian Matthias, Andor is the chef's kiss. That's a new Star Wars series.
Okay.
There's a couple of those new ones that everyone is saying are good. Mandalorian, Andor. The Book of
This
Boba.
is such a rough thing for me, man. Like, I don't know why I am like this, but I'm only like this with Star Wars. Actually, I'm not. I'm like this with Batman too.
They said the new Batman's unreal.
Oh no. I'm like, what I mean is this.
I haven't seen it yet.
What I mean is this is like, I only want to see the big budget movies. I don't want to do the series. I don't want to do the cartoons. I don't want to do the let's get creative. Like, nah, give me like, show me what I want, what y'all want me to see. Like the thing. So like even with Batman, like I remember, like obviously as a kid you watched the cartoons, but like when they came out with, you know, the more current stuff, you get every once in a while a little series, oh, a little bat thing. I'm like, I'm not watching those little one-offs. I need the big picture, the one that's in the theater. Like those the ones I want. And with Star Wars, I don't know. I just feel the same way, and it's really uncomfortable because I want to watch.
I think
these
you
other
need
ones.
Kenobi though.
That's the one I'm making. I'm
Kenobi
trying to make an exception for it.
The big time movies together.
I'm trying to make the exception for Kenobi because for me that was my first introduction. I remember episode 1 was where I learned about Star Wars, and then from there came back and then you know, caught up. But Obi-Wan always holds a special place in my heart.
Did you see that new Batman?
Not yet.
I haven't either.
Not yet.
Yeah, JT Anderson says new Batman is great.
No.
The friends I asked about it said it's up there.
That's what I hear.
With the
That's
Dark
what I hear,
Knights.
man.
They're like, it's tough to compare. It's like different. They just have him playing Batman a little bit differently than Christian Bale.
No. You're talking about the movie. I think you saw, man. It's one that's coming up too, man.
It might be the second one.
Yeah,
Is it the same guy?
Yeah. Because it's Edward from Twilight. Yeah. I forgot his daggone name.
Right, they're doing the second one.
Yeah.
I still haven't seen the first one. Actually.
Yeah,
Oh, you saw it?
Yeah, the first one was hard. Absolutely hard. It was different though because it was more of like it showed his introverted side. It showed the.
That's exactly what they said.
And that's the side that like if you're a Batman fan, like you can relate to that. And like that's why I be loving Batman.
That's exactly what they said.
I'm like,
they
bro,
felt like
like,
he was even more human than a Christian Bale.
Absolutely. Christian Bale showed us like the playboy, the fun side, the cars, the chicks, the suits. This showed us that like, yeah, man, Batman be going through it. Like Batman don't be rocky. Like keep him off in his own little world. But when it's time to go, it's time to go. Like he on that. Yeah, I love, man, that's my dude. But yeah, bro, that was hard. One of my favorite scenes in the movie is the car. Like literally, they're chasing after Penguin, and he goes.
Yeah, they got a lot of action in that
and it's
one
a
too,
fight.
right?
It's a fight scene going on.
Penguin,
yeah,
Riddler.
but it's the fight scene going on in the club. He comes out. He goes to the car, and it's the first time you get to actually see the car, the Batmobile. Man, that thing fired up. It's like this souped up Camaro, matted out. Man,
so it's
but
a
it
little bit
has
more
like,
classic
but it has
then.
like a jet engine connect to it. Man, that thing getting busy. All this crazy stuff going on. Penguin get in. Next, you know, he get pissed off, hit this little button. That thing, I'm like, oh my god, it's like one of my favorite scenes ever in the movie, bro. In fact, it's like my takeoff when I'm flying. I try to like time it up for that scene. I swear, I'd be like, all right. Get that on the phone real quick. We about to take off. Give me the Batman. Oh, yeah, we airborne now. It just hit like that, bro. Yes, it's fire. I thought you was talking about the new one. I was like, no, I ain't seen the new one yet. I know they got the previews, but I ain't seen that yet. You know, so they hinting at it, but yeah.
That's coming up soon.
Yeah, bro, but it's fire. But he's definitely the other side of Batman. Love that side, man.
If I see this Batman 2, I'll obviously have to watch Batman 1 before.
Oh, yeah. But it's a vibe, though, bro.
Steeler Nation on fire. I was watching a hidden interview on Michael Jackson. He put on disguises so he can go out in public. So could that mean he faked his death?
You know, I'm sure if you...
I think there's theories on Tupac too, right?
I mean, he's supposed to be in Cuba. Yeah, that's what they always tell. He's in Cuba, just chilling out, drinking Mai Tais. Yeah. If he did fake his death, I mean, you know, more power to him. But man, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know about that one. But I have heard that though about people like wearing disguises to go out in public, like super famous people. Yeah, that's why I tell them I ain't famous, man. I ain't got to wear no disguise out, but I can walk outside. They famous. That's famous right there, man.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine being like Justin Bieber.
Dude, like what? Like literally, you can't go anywhere. I'm just like, yo, I'm good on that, man. I forgot too. Rod Dollar, he brought up another one that's about to come on. This is what made me think of when you said Batman, because he's actually in this one as well. The Flash has a new movie coming out.
Batman's gonna be in it.
Multiple Batmans, because
What?
Flash is
There's a multiverse.
well, because the Flash. Think about the Flash, right? He's so fast when he's able to go back in time, it changes the course of history. So you're going to get multiple stages of Batman. You get Michael Keaton, the original Batman. All right. Just watch though. Like it's dope how they're tying it in, but you got to watch it, man. Like,
is it out yet?
No, it's coming out. But the previews are right now. Yeah. But the Flash, man, Flash is going to be hard, bro. The Flash is going to be a hard movie, man.
Is this like DC kind of putting their hat on the table
DC
right
and
now?
Marvel are
because Marvel's a little downhill right now.
Yeah, but they're talking about potentially starting something up where they're going to link up.
No way.
And this is the start of it. Yeah, bro. So I'm like, okay, baby, let's get it.
Yeah,
I'm here for it, man.
I've heard Marvel after the Infinity or the Avengers, like the Infinity series, has kind of been
downhill.
They dropped that Spider-Man that was sick, but then after that, I don't think they've really dropped bangers.
They gave us Ant-Man. They've been trying to sell us on Ant-Man. It's nothing wrong with Ant-Man, but, you know, it's hard to go from Thor, Iron Man, and the Hulk to Ant-Man. Yeah.
Christian Matthias.
Yeah.
I have to talk about the draft. I'm so excited for Darnell. How much of a major impact can he be? This could be our Eric Green. What are your thoughts?
I mean, obviously I didn't see Eric Green, but from what I've heard, that does seem, pretty consistent. Darnell Washington, like we talked about yesterday, he is a weapon for us, man. He's going to just give us a lot more versatility and just a lot more ways to attack on offense, but in a still controlled and protected manner for our young quarterback who's still developing. And I just think that when you bring in a guy like Darnell, man, the positivity or the potential to just continue to build this thing out the way that we want it to, where we're averaging, 25, 26 plus points a game and stuff like that. I feel like this is one of those sneaky pickups that really help you get there.
Rod Dulles says Guardians of the Galaxy drops tomorrow. I forgot about that.
Yeah,
I might have to check that out. I like those two movies.
The playlist always fire. 2 was cool. 1 was dope. I'm hoping that they bounce back with 3. I need 3 to be fire. I'm excited for it though. Yeah, man, they got a couple movies. Let's see. Guardians of the Galaxy is out. Like I said, the new Flash about to come out. Did you see? You probably didn't. Black Adam with The Rock.
No,
I heard that was pretty good too, where he gets to like show himself like more so being like a bad guy, anti-hero and stuff like that. Yeah,
never saw it.
Shazam? What about that one?
No.
The remake?
I'm not watching Shazam.
You ain't watching the remake of Shazam?
No. I don't even know who that is.
It's
I know it's a superhero, but I've never even heard of him.
No,
growing up.
The actor or Shazam?
Well, both.
See, I've heard of Shazam from like Shaq though. Like that's why I remember Shazam. I am Shazam. That's why I can't take this new Shazam serious, because I remember Shaq hit a free throw to save us.
That's who Shaq played in his movie?
Yeah, if I remember correctly.
Really?
Yeah. He was like, you had to hit a free throw. It was the craziest thing ever, bro.
Christian Matthias. Herbig is going inside linebacker, outside linebacker. No way he's going on the end.
What? He just said that he's going inside linebacker / outside linebacker.
Maybe he doesn't want him to be the primary edge rusher. I don't know. Or that primarily be his role at least. Obviously, he's not going to be the primary. That's TJ Watt.
Yeah, I thought he was just saying the same thing, and then because I was saying I do feel like he's going to be the inside and outside linebacker. No way he's going.
I feel like he's going to be our third edge guy. That's what we drafted him for.
Right.
You throw him in the inside here and there, maybe.
Am I reading it wrong?
No, I think we're reading it the same.
Okay.
You might have just had a typo.
All right, well, I was going to say, yeah, because he's a swing. He's going to play both. Yeah. I know people get worried about his size. That's cool. Sure, that's something to talk about, but played in the Big Ten. We're very familiar with the Big Ten offensive line, especially the tackles. We're familiar with the fullbacks. We're going to talk about one of them today as well. Nick Herbig set the edge without any issues consistently. And how did he do that? Proper hand usage and technique, fundamentals. He takes a good first step versus the run, short step, gets foot in the ground. Consistently has inside hands on the chest plate. Does a good job after that of working good block releases, rip moves, snatch and grab, stuff like that to ultimately make sure that the offensive line can't hold on to him. Yeah, I think that he could play on the outside. full-time if need be because of how fundamentally sound he is. Him adding weight and strength is only going to help him with that, but very similar to TJ Watt. TJ didn't look like how he looks now his rookie year. We've talked about how you could noticeably see TJ has filled out more now. He has more muscle. He has more strength. He's a thicker frame. But early on, he was still thin. And he never had issues setting that edge either, because if you're fundamentally sound, the technique is going to offset any type of size mismatch in that type of battle, because Nick is still a strong guy, and you can still see that on tape. So, yeah, I think he's going to be good either way, man. I like him.
He's got a good guy to learn under, I'd say.
Ain't that the truth, man? Sheesh.
We got an update on Shaq. Not Shazam from Shaq. Oh. Shazam has the power of the gods and can rival Superman. They're saying Shaq was Kazam.
Oh, it was one of them Zams? You knew it was close.
Maybe Kazam was Shazam's brother.
Maybe that is, yeah. He had the hoop earring. I'll never forget. He had to shoot the free throw. It was like on this little alleyway. So you hit the free throw to save him. And everybody was freaking because everybody knows Shaq can't hit no free throw, man. That's how I knew it was a movie, because he made it. He switched it. I was like, oh, this is definitely a movie, bro. He don't make no free throw. I didn't see Shaq airball them. He can't shoot to save his life. But I love Shaq.
Should have went granny shot.
He should have, low key.
Come on, yeah. Celtics got the job done yesterday, but I see us winning in 7. I would love to see us Celtics. Well, honestly, like, Celtics got a huge advantage with Embiid being hurt like this.
But he came back. But
he said his injury would take him like 4 or 6 weeks to get back.
Yeah, and that was part of the reason why people were debating should he have came back yesterday or not. And now, obviously, because of how the game went, Celtics win big. Now it's like, oh, are the Sixers better without Embiid? You know, would it work better if he sat? I felt like very similar, like what I'm talking about with this Lakers-Warriors series in all seriousness. With the caliber of these teams, man, that team that wins game 1, man, I feel like in game 2, that second team, man, they be coming out pissed, trying to do whatever, you know? And I think it's just one of them things, like, at this level, that's going to happen on occasion. I want to see what game 3 is. I want to see what Embiid looks like game 3. I want to see how they all get back on the same page, too, because it's very different them playing without Embiid versus them playing with Embiid. And even when you watch James Harden, he plays very different with and without him as well.
He says, I would love to see a Celtics-Lakers finals matchup. Got tickets to game 5, Eastern Conference at the TD.
I like that. That's going to be hard. That's hard.
Devon Harris. Is Nick Herbig... Well, this is a pretty good comparison. I mean, we were just talking about Herbig. Is Nick Herbig to inside linebacker what Drew Sanders is to outside linebacker?
Nah, honestly, no. To me, they are actually very much the same play. I just think that Drew is a better version of it. They're both natural outside linebackers that are talented enough to play inside linebacker. But it's not the reverse. They're not natural insides that play outside. When I watch how they rush, when I watch their hand usage, when I watch how they bend, they move like natural outside linebackers, like guys that have been doing this throughout their development years, like middle school, high school, stuff like that, because they're super fluid. Whereas when you watch an inside linebacker that is playing outside, it's just certain little subtleties where it does show a difference. And then the flip side is this: when you watch Drew Sanders and you watch Nick Herbig in coverage, Drew moves really well because Drew is obviously a guy that has played high end at both inside and outside with Bama and Arkansas. Whereas Nick in Wisconsin, man, he was their outside linebacker. They would drop him, but it was zone drops, hooks, curl flat, stuff like that. So, yes, it is still dropping into coverage, but it's different than when you're talking about a true inside linebacker going through their coverage and stuff like that. And I just think with both Nick and Drew, they are true outsides that are just talented enough to play inside. And speaking from a person that did that myself, that's another reason why I kind of like, especially when I watch Nick, I'm like, Nick, bro, you remind me a lot of like what I would see and how I would think about it and process some of this stuff as well, because we're true outsides that have learned to play that coverage part of it, have learned to drop and play off ball.
Joseph Johnson giving us some support.
Salute to Joseph Johnson. And that's his first super chat as well, man. So we do appreciate you, tapping in like that.
Christian Matthias, why are MLB games on during the day? Only sport. Wow, that's right. A great question.
Me and wifey were at lunch today, and the Pirates were definitely playing.
I mean, there's a ton of them.
Yeah.
So it's probably not a bad idea to mix things up with the times.
Yeah.
Gives people an excuse to get out of work, get out of school.
Because I'm like, during the summers, it's fire. During the summers, when you catch a little 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock, like, cool, but yeah.
I want to look this up. Why are MLB games on? MLB games.
Why y'all be scheduling during the day? Why y'all be doing what y'all be doing?
I wonder what the theory is behind that. Okay, the reason there are day games is due to travel. If a team plays during the day on Monday or Thursday, it is because they or the team they're playing have a game the next day that is considerable distance away. That makes sense
get the
because
game in and then be able to fly out.
Right, usually Thursday day games, and Sundays are day games, and that's when the series
starts or ends. Yeah.
Yep. So
yeah, because you either get the weekend series. You're right, dude. Weekend series, and then the beginning of the week, you usually have a series in the week. Yeah.
Yep.
Dang. All right, that makes sense then.
So it has nothing to do with people's work schedules or school schedules, or just mixing up for the hell of it. Actually, a very logical reason.
Makes sense.
Yeah, very common sense reason.
You know, sometimes you never know what the reason is going to be, but when it's a logical one like that, it's like, you know what? That ain't half bad. We like that one.
Especially with how many games they have, 162. Whereas like NHL or NBA, they'll do some back-to-backs and
but they don't do
stuff.
Day. Yeah, I'm trying to think. What's the earliest?
But like they only have 82 compared to the MLB's 162. Like they're playing 6 games in a row.
Yeah, you're
MLB
right.
7 games in a row sometimes.
Yeah.
R Barley 18. We reset in the NFL. No more QB contracts. Make the QB the new halfback. One contract and buy. Build trenches and corner. Play smash mouth football and stop the pass. Best way to reset the market. Draft QB every 3 years and let them learn for 2.
I mean, the only way that works is if you're getting equal or adequate production. That's what made the running back market what it is. You started realizing that you can get the same Jaylen Warren type productivity out of an undrafted guy that you can get out of a first round. That's why the running back market is looking the way that it is right now. Quarterback is still a little different because we've seen you ain't just finding these unicorns like we think you just finding these unicorns. So
yeah, I don't think once you draft Mahomes and get him on your roster,
like,
you're going to be like, oh, our 3 years is up. It's time to move on from him. QBs are expendable. You're going to pay him and keep him on your team.
Hey, Ben Roethlisberger, we had you for a couple years now, man. You go ahead and go. Hey, Aaron Rodgers, Josh Allen, all right, y'all, it's time for y'all to leave now. Like, once you get one of them dudes, you do whatever you can to keep them dudes, man.
Christian Matthias. Oh, you missing out on Andor, Kenobi, Mandalorian, and Ahsoka. Ahsoka. I'm sorry.
Nah, see, you're saying they're big budget. Don't get it confused. Big budget in terms of, the series element is one thing. When I speak of big budget, I'm talking motion picture. I'm talking take me to the theater, baby. That's what I'm speaking on, man. Because the streaming stuff, I mean, trust me, without a doubt, the way that they've done some of these series, they are insane. Yes. But that's like my... You know how some people like, I'm just a snob towards something? Like, that's like my snobby thing. I don't know why. But it's literally just with Star Wars and Batman. And I don't know why, because I absolutely love Star Wars and Batman. I can't make it make sense, man.
Says they're movies for an hour a week. But all of them, but out of all of them, Andor is Raw.
Andor is Raw. All right. So, I remember all these, though. Trust me, man. Because it's going to be some time. It's been a busy time, but it's going to be some time, man. And I'm going to binge it. I can feel it. But I'm actually, I do got a new series. Series 3 just came out, man. Yeah, I'm more excited about that, right? I can't tap into these other ones. Just I got something already queued up. So, yeah.
What do you got?
Demon Slayer. Into my anime kick, man. Yeah. Finished up the 2nd season. They just released the 3rd one on Netflix. And it's in English, which is huge. Because it's typically not always like that. And I don't
got to go off the subtitles.
Yeah, that's not cool. That killed the vibe, bro. So, since that did just drop, I can't wait to tap into that, man.
Black Lavender says Batman is just a guy with schizophrenia.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Hey, we all got a little something wrong with it, right? It's all about how you manage it, baby.
Booman318, new Batman was good, but they were whispering the whole time. LOL. You got to see it to understand.
Yeah, they definitely speak low. It's low lighting, but that's like the vibe of the movie. Like, some movies is about like big sounds, arguments, yelling and stuff like that. But that's not Batman's vibe in this one. Batman is on that. I'm super introvert. I'm not really trying to talk. I'm socially awkward. And when it's time for me to say something, like, just know it's about to go down. And I love that Batman. That's the Batman I love. Like, Playboy Batman is cool. You know, he throw the suit on, he flashy car. Like, that one is cool. But that's like his mask. Real Batman, introvert. Real Batman, you don't want to be around no people. Real Batman, he's sitting in the dark with that hoodie on, man. Let him just vibe out. You know what I'm saying? Worry about fixing all this crime, man. That's the real Batman. Like, it hits my heart, Deke. We ain't supposed to be in here talking about Batman.
Russell Schwartz, Moats, hard to believe, 3 days, and Preston will be 1.
Whoa. That is crazy, dude. It does happen fast, though, right? Hope you've been enjoying them, though, man. That is the beauty of a life and the beauty of parenthood. But whoa. Dude, that is crazy, man. I like that, though. I like that. That means you're getting old, Deke. I'm just throwing that out there.
Me?
Yeah, because he was not a year old when you was doing the show. And now he's been born and about to be 1 year old in 3 days. You getting old, man.
I think I've been doing this show for like 4 years.
You real old. Yeah, I think you got a Greg popped up on your joint, right?
Oh, I definitely have some grace.
Oh, Lord.
No,
don't tell me you got grace for real.
Yeah, I mean, my hair is weird, though. Like, it was very blonde growing up, and then it kind of turned darker. So, like, I do have just, like, naturally lighter hairs.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, I think there's been a couple that have stuck out, and I'm like, that doesn't look like just a light blonde hair. That's what it is.
They say that ain't all the way blonde. It happens to the best of us. We ain't tripping.
Yeah, it's life. Black Lavender, the free throw scene was in Scary Movie with Dr. Phil.
You're right. Good call. But it was a play on it. Yeah, they were trying to do the punt. Yeah, good call. I do remember that part, too.
See the Nation on Fire, did y'all hear about the Jameer Jones news?
I did, and I get why the team did what they did. You heard the news?
Well, we released them, and then came out, a week or two later.
Yeah.
It was because he had, like, a domestic battery charge against him.
Can't, we'll let due process be due process, but in terms of the Steelers, we know how it goes, right? When you got a domestic or any type of allegation, there's multiple things that play in terms of how the organization is going to handle you. Number one, how serious was the allegation? Number two, where are you on the pecking order? Are you a starter? Are you the big time guy? Are you the big money guy? Are you a guy that is just on the roster? Are you a practice squad guy? You got to know where you are. All of that kind of goes into play. We've seen that with, just around the league. It's not just the Pittsburgh thing. It's not just the Jameer Jones thing, but that is also the reality of it. So even if a year from now due process plays out and everything works out for him, guys in his situation right now typically don't get the benefit of the doubt at the NFL level. And that's just, the nature of it. So like we said, man, we're not crucifying him or anything like that because, he's still going to have his day in court. But in terms of why the team did what they did in response to it, I can understand it because, this is baggage now. And if you're going to have baggage, your play, your productivity, what you bring to the team, man, is going to have to make it worthwhile for them. I mean, we had that convo. Was in here talking about this with the whole AB thing. It's like, man, it's a little different for certain people, man. And for Jameer, unfortunately for him, he is learning that in the hard way.
AJ Martinez gifted 5 Arthur Moats memberships.
Shout out to AJ Martinez doing what he always does, being dope at life. We appreciate you from the heart.
We got Steve Anders getting 1. General Says Chicken getting 1. And it looks like your brother has gotten exposed again.
Ooh.
Because he was gifted a membership a month or 2 ago.
He was.
So what happened here? He lost the membership?
He was once a member from around the way.
Now he needs gifted another one?
See, every time I come over here and I be like, me and my little brother, we love each other. That's my dude. Like, I love him. Like, man, we call it like, yo, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? But see, now I feel like it's beef. I feel like he plotting on me. We got beef, babe, bro? What's the word? Smoke? Huh? You gonna bring Sanu versus Biggie and Faith? Huh? Is that what we doing now? It's a pet war. You feel me? Hey, is that what you want? Huh? If it's beef, say it's beef, little bro. If it's the beef, say it's beef. I'll talk to you later, though. Love you. Oh, but each and every one of y'all, except my little brother, welcome to the upper room.
Well, there are two more.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And
J-Bay and
J-Bay.
Vegas TJG.
Shout out to Vegas TJG and J-Bay. And you know what? I'll include my little brother in that one. Now, Camo Kiss MT, welcome to the upper room. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I'm glad you called my little brother out. You got to call him out every once in a while, man. He be wilding over it. His problem is because he been working out. He done started working and doing his bodybuilding stuff, powerlifting. And he think he bout that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he want to try me one day.
Oh, good for him.
What? No, not good for him.
I'm saying good for him getting in shape.
No, because if he grab me, I'm going to cry. Just know that. I'm calling you. Deke, help me, Deke. He got
Who's
me.
his NFL squad?
Well, he was a Texans fan growing up.
Texans,
bro. You remember when like they first started out with
David Carr.
David Carr, yeah, he was with the Texans, bro.
He wanted to be one of those guys.
Yeah, he was with the Texans for a while, bro.
Pick the underdog team.
He's been rocking with the Texans for a while. I'm like,
he probably picked them on Madden and franchise.
Yeah, that's his
stuff.
his squad. I'm like,
He tried to rebuild him.
Yeah, it's like, yeah. And then wherever I played at, yeah. But he's been with them Texans. I'm like, ew, not the Texans.
Still with him.
Last time, yeah. I'm like, yo, if you really, y'all can get it back one time, But they got their quarterback now.
It's got to be one of those casual fanhoods.
They got
kind of from afar.
He's been with them for a while, bro. He was an Arian Foster guy.
Okay.
He loved J.J. Watt. You know what I'm saying? Like, you see where I'm going with this thing? Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with it, but
Those are some rough times there. 'Cause
Very
even
rough
their
time.
good teams, they'd have to go into the playoffs with like a TJ
Andre
Yates
Johnson
or something.
guy. Big Andre Johnson guy. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
AJ Martinez says, Steve Anders, shout out. Bless you, brother.
Hey, man, shout out to Steve Anders, man. Let's go.
That's it for the Supers.
I like it, man. So now it is appropriate for us to talk a little undrafted free agents. The signings that we just recently had, man. So with that being the case, y'all hit that like button one time and subscribe if y'all have not done so just yet. Oh, excuse me. Good old UDFA signings. Alrighty. Let me get to the list, unless you already have it pulled up.
Yeah, I should have it.
All right. Oh, all right to then.
Okay. We got a couple guys that are intriguing, I'd say, out of this list.
So you name them, and then name them all first, and then we'll go back and talk about each one afterwards. Sound good?
Yep. Yeah. Tanner Morgan out of Minnesota, quarterback. Jordan Bird. Actually, did you see what number he took?
I did not see Jordan's number.
The Mason Rudolph era is over.
Officially. Oof. Interesting, too, because no. That was in the secondary. He said no singles. Because I was like, man, they gave the rookie
I'm so back and forth on that rule. Darnell Washington is number 0. Like, it is just criminal that he's wearing
like, I'm not tripping,
80.
right?
He should be rocking number 0.
Because I'm like, how you give Darnell 80, but Jameer get 2?
No. Tanner Morgan's QB.
Oh, I thought you said that Bird had 2.
No.
When you said, do you know what number he selected? That's why I was like, what? He got that?
No.
Oh, okay. All good. I was
Tanner Morgan, quarterback.
Yeah. Tanner got 2. That's
I'm
what you're
so iffy on that rule, though. I like the traditional style.
Mm-hmm.
This could be the thing that sets the Steelers apart.
Yeah.
No one man is above their position group.
One band, one sound, man.
But, man, Darnell Washington is number 0. Like, he is number 0.
Maybe he switch out the next year. Play 1 year and you're 80 and then switch.
Is that what maybe Rooney's doing? Like, you got to play into it?
Maybe. Like, earn it.
Right.
Yeah. But
it's
that's
just tough, because I think 5 would have been sick for JPJ.
I do too, bro.
Like, 24 is cool. He's got the link to Ike, but I'm back and forth on this.
That's the setup, though, man. Once you already got that number that first year, man, then you go to switch that number, and they go hit you with it.
Pickens already said he's not. And probably there's something to you building like an affinity to it.
It is, and they also, money-wise, you got to pay if you switch your number. If you big enough, like, because they talk about the inventory. You know, they got all this inventory of you in this jersey, and because you want to switch it, now that inventory is no longer what it needs to be. So they make you reimburse Nike for said number changes. Yeah. If you are up there, and I'm pretty sure George Pickens is one of those guys. So, yeah. And I'm sure Darnell Washington has the potential to be one of those guys. Shit, man.
Someone brought up that him not being able to pick number 0, it's like going into his pockets in a way.
I mean, in terms of branding, yeah, you can make
case. Because I feel like he would have sold a ton of jerseys if he was 0. That would have been a hot commodity.
But does that kind of flirt with what's more important? Your
I agree. This is why I go back and forth. That's why I go back and forth.
I'm like, when we talked about the Jujus, the Claypools, the Marcus Allens, that was a part of the knock, was the branding. Yeah. Because if you pulling up and now everything is Agent 0 this, Agent 0 that, let me get your zeros, like, that could be a little distracting.
Even and getting brand, a single-digit number would be a part of that for college guys coming in.
Fact, yeah.
Especially if you're a corner, you're a receiver, in this case, Darnell, running back. I get it. Like a single-digit number at one of those untraditional. It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Especially in Pittsburgh when that's not the case. Like, if this was a little bit more of a modern or newer franchise, I think that's a different convo. But when you talk about the history and, like, what the legacy of the Steelers means and stuff like that, like, yeah.
How'd Melvin Ingram get away with it? Was it just like we were sidetracked?
He was a transplant. he pulled up on us.
Like I think maybe they instituted the rule and then maybe we just signed him and he just did it real quick.
Oh,
like, give me that jersey.
Bro. Maybe that was a part of the deal, why we didn't have to pay as much. Remember, it was still a team friendly deal. It was like, all right, we'll give you number 8. How about that? Can I give you number 8 and $3 million?
Yeah, and we saw how that played out.
Yeah, he was like,
and we were like, no more.
I need more money. Yeah,
no more. All right, next one. Jordan Byrd, running back out of San Diego State.
Mm-hmm.
Fullback, Monty Pottenbaum out of Iowa.
Mm-hmm.
Edge, David Perales out of Fresno State.
Mm-hmm.
Defensive lineman, James Nyamwa out of Merrimack. And then last one, kicker, BT Potter out of Clemson.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. Shout out to the class. You said the center as well, right?
It's not on this list, but I know you're talking about. What's his name?
Trevor Downing, center out of Iowa State. Because it was 7, right?
I could put this site on blast.
Don't do that. Don't do that. We like good vibes over here, man. We want only positive energy coming from our show. All right.
Maybe they made the list before we signed them.
Maybe that's what it was. We'll
give them the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah. Just leave it at that, man. Don't put this site on fire like that. Deke said I should call him out. No. But we'll start with Jordan Byrd. Yes, I know on the site you're on, he's listed as running back for the Steelers, and everywhere else he's been listed as wide receiver. But wide receiver and return specialist. But talking Jordan Byrd, in college, San Diego State, he did play running back. And when you watch him, he looks like an elite running back. Man, he going to make you miss in the backfield, could take to the house, really good vision, and all that other stuff. The problem is he is very, very tiny for the running back position. I think he's listed at like 5'8", I think it's 5'7", 5'8", like a $170. So for a running back, yes, that is micro mini size. So that is why they're talking about potentially transitioning him to the slot. And on paper, yes, he is, in terms of his body style, his body shape, it is perfect for the slot receiver. I think in terms of him having the ball in his hands, he can do everything you want as a slot. He's going to make guys miss. He has the speed to go to the house. To me, the thing that I'm going to need to see and the thing that's going to be the challenge for him is in terms of receiver, not him as a returner yet, but as a receiver, it's just going to be catching the football. He can catch, but he's been catching as a running back. That is very different than, like I said, the receiver position. So when you're talking about just the trajectory of the football, the proximity of the defenders, the routes he's going to run, that's going to be the thing for him. But athletically, he checks off all of the boxes that you want in terms of elite level quickness, good burst, start, stop, in terms of the vision. Like, I love all of that type of stuff. But to me, man, Jordan Byrd definitely brings a speed element. And then the return, he's a returner as well. And that's going to be, to me, a really good person that is going to be in the conversation to push a Calvin Austin type because of their body types, because of how they play, because of how they move. There's some similarities. Now, obviously, we know Calvin is faster, but that's, a guy that's kind of in that mold when you're talking about Jordan Byrd.
He looks fast.
Mm-hmm.
Got to the edge on one of his kick returns that I watched, and
he didn't even wait for the kick.
Yeah, dudes were not even close to touching him.
He straight accelerate. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm assuming that's what his main path to making the team's going to be without us having Steven Sims anymore.
Yeah.
I feel like he's going to have to be lights out in the return game, though, because I feel like Calvin Austin or Gunner have at least shown us that they could give us something on offense, whereas Jordan Bird, I guess Jordan Bird hasn't proved anything one way or another, but I mean, we drafted Austin in the 4th round. Obviously, we signed Gunner last year. He's an all-pro return man. We've seen him do things in the offense that's beneficial to us. So unless Bird dominates in the kicking game and is head and shoulders above the other two, I think it's going to be tough for him to make the team.
Yeah.
And you're right. Even though he's listed or was a running back at San Diego State, what's funny too is the Steelers, on their website, listed him as a receiver. That's probably how they see him translating to this next level.
Yeah. And honestly, I think that's just because of the size of him. They said he's a little guy. I'm watching him.
Also, there's an Anthony Miller, too, in the room that you got to actually compete for wide receiver.
And even when you're talking about those receivers that you just named, the one difference is all of those guys have a thicker frame on them. They all weigh more than this guy. They all have just more size in them. So it's more so going to be the durability question as well. Can you withstand or can you withstand the punishment? Or when you're talking about the physicality of a slot corner, Arthur Milet. Arthur Milet's a physical corner. All right, let's take it to the next level in terms of coverage corners. Chandon Sullivan. That's another big, long slot corner that is still, going to have a really substantial size advantage on him. So when you're talking about that part, it's going to be interesting, man. It's going to be interesting with him. But I do like him, though. I do like him. All right, next on the list, we got to talk about the center out of Iowa State, Trevor Downing. I think we actually talked about him during our pre-draft process. I think one of the times we were talking centers, it was on somebody's
Someone
mock.
pick him.
Yeah, but with Trevor, man, guy that could play center, both guard spots, not crazy large. To me, he reminds me of a J.C. Hassenauer type. Moves well. In terms of what he struggles with, just the consistency. He'll drop his head at times on pass pro, which will allow interior D lineman to have success or a blitzer to get by him. But he has also shown on multiple occasions when you watch him on tape that he is athletic enough to pass block with the best of them. He's athletic enough that he can pull. To me, when you're watching Trevor, and this is going to be the theme with a lot of these guys, really good player. The consistency is going to be the difference, though. And when you're talking about making it to the NFL level, everybody that makes it to the NFL is a good player. Every single body, whether you're drafted or undrafted, to get on a NFL roster, you just think about how many people how many people in the world are playing football. It's what, 200 something people in the draft. 297, I think it was. It's around that round, 297, and then after that, we got 7 guys that we're bringing in. So these guys are still really good. But when you're talking about to have success at this level, you got to be consistent, play in and play out. And that's going to be the thing for Trevor that he's just going to have to be better at. But I do like his positional flexibility in terms of him being able to play 1, 2, and 3 spots, being center and both guard spots. So I do like that about Trevor.
Yeah, he's going to be competing for that backup spot with Spencer Anderson. Nothing wrong with it. I mean, we always bring in these undrafted guys, and he kind of fits what we're looking for in terms of just adding depth on the offense. That's really it.
When they go,
and he's got that versatility too. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with that.
And to me, in terms of just where the depth chart is right now, he takes over the Kendrick Green thing in terms of being the last on that spot that can play multiple spots, because Kendrick is still one of the only guards that is still doing right, left, and center. We know with Dotson, he can do right, left, but he's not snapping. So when I think of Trevor Downing, I'm like, at least you have that in terms of when you're looking at Kendrick Green and you're saying, well, he's the only one that can do this. What makes him different?
I guess Spencer Anderson can now,
yeah,
too.
well, now him, too. Yeah.
He could even do the tackles.
Yeah.
He was all over the line.
He was. Yeah.
Yeah, nothing wrong with picking up Downing. Nothing wrong with picking up any of these guys. They're undrafted free agents.
That's what I'm saying. man, this is taking flyers on guys, man. I like what I saw because all of these guys have flashed in some capacity. That's the other thing I want y'all to understand. All of these dudes have good tape. You put up any of these guys' tape, they're going to have a ton of plays being made. It's just the consistency part. When you're talking about breaking them down, you're like, man, is this going to translate to the next level? Those are some of the things. And the next guy we're going to talk about, the quarterback from Minnesota, Tanner Morgan, he's another one of those guys. Strong arm. He can make every single throw you need him to make. He throws the vertical ball nice. He can get you in the back shoulder, reads the defenses, can make the throws across the middle of the field. Moves well also. Didn't do a ton of running, but definitely athletic enough, can get out of whatever you need him to do. But the question is going to be the NFL throws that he did make at college. He's going to have to make a lot more of them. A lot of his tape, you still see, college separation, which is fine. And he had to make the throws that he had to make to even get him an invite, to even get him in this conversation to come up here. But now it's going to go to the next level. The defense that he faced in college are going to be a lot more watered down than what he's going to be facing at the NFL level. So how fast is he able to read that and process it? How accurate is he going to be with the bigger football in terms of anticipating throws, in terms of putting it into a tighter window on a consistent basis? That's going to be how Tanner Morgan is judged. But I love the situation for him when you're talking about him just being the third quarterback on the roster. We keep 3 quarterbacks. And even though we feel good about our quarterback situation, it's not as if for Tanner Morgan, it's a 1,000% is in the discussion. You're never going to see the field here for the next 20 years. Now, it has the potential to be that. Kenny goes out here and does what he's supposed to do this year. It can definitely get to that. But at least for him right now, he can have the saving grace of, well, they did switch quarterbacks last season. They started out with one, switched to another one. Who knows? So at least he has that. But for Tanner, man, he gonna have to, he think he's the third guy for right now.
Right, he definitely has the inside track unless we sign one of these XFL quarterbacks.
Which we have been seeing. Ben DiNucci, he got picked up. Shout out to the JMU Duke and former Pitt Panther with Denver. And then, oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank. It was another quarterback that got picked up as well from there.
We picked up an XFL guy. We picked up the receiver.
Mm-hmm.
The guy that lit it up.
He was cooking down there, man.
That's pretty cool. Although we're just loaded in the receiver room.
We are.
But still, I mean, if you're telling me we got the best receiver from the XFL last season, I'm not going to complain about it.
And the competition is only going to make that room better, man. It's only going to make it better.
And he's got size. Mm-hmm. He's like 6'5".
Yep.
But with Morgan, he's got the inside track right now. It doesn't look like we're bringing Mason back. We gave Tanner his number, actually.
Yeah,
we gave him number 2.
When the number is given out, that's a sign.
And what to your point a little bit. Obviously, I don't think he's going to be seeing the field. But Mitch is only on a 1-year deal, so he might be able to become a long-term backup for us.
Mm-hmm. Once you get to number 2, you a snap away. Literally. You get to number 2, you are literally one snap away from being the guy.
Sure. Yeah. Right. Pending injury. We'll say that.
Yeah. All righty. Next up on the list, talking about James Nyamwaya. I think I butchered that nicely. Out of Merrimack. But in terms of James, man, James, big 5 technique, think Cam Hayward type. Athletic, good straight line speed, good hand usage on occasion. Plays with good physicality, good burst. I like his effort. He's one of those guys that he's going to chase the football and plays, like I said, just with a lot of passion. In terms of the knock on him, I think he's a little bit tight in his hips. One of the things that we praised Keanu Benton for the other day was his short area quickness, B gap to B gap. When he gets in the backfield, he's able to redirect left and right, and that's why he was able to get a ton of tackle for losses. James, not as athletic. And I also feel like with James, he could truly benefit from some just consistent NFL coaching because very athletic. I like his strength and he flashes technique, but he's one of those guys to me that he misses a lot of plays because he's not fundamentally sound. His hands at times, he brings them. Sometimes he'll run without them. When you're talking about him reading plays in terms of when he gets in the backfield, in terms of how he can move, it's just certain things where you're like, man, you're making this harder on yourself at times. And I think that is a big reason why, the Steelers are interested in him, because he has a ton of those intangible things. And it's more so, if I can coach it and get it out of there, then you might have a really good guy that can come in here and help be a part of a rotation on the D-line because of how athletic he is. But if not, then
you think it's that D3 that's holding him back?
It's not even like, because I don't like to just put it as like where they were playing at that level, but the issue in terms of why scouts view certain, 1A versus D2 FCS and all that is not just the talent of the player, it is the resources. And when you're talking about the coaching staff, we know the higher you are up, that's typically where the better of the coaches are. When you hear about some of these NFL guys, I mean, we've talked about Alabama, for example, right? How many coaches from Alabama are literally former head coaches in the NFL? You're not getting better coaching than that. Whereas at the D3 level, the D2 level, that's not always the case. You might have a guy that, has some league credentials, but it's a lot more of, it varies. We'll leave it at that. It varies. So to me, I do feel like James is one of those guys, though, getting him into a building like Pittsburgh, it could really expedite that growth for him, if he actually is able to pick it up and lock in on that type of stuff.
Yeah.
But then after that, man, a little Fresno State action. Shout out to the Bulldogs. Linebacker David Perales. Now, I like him, man. He can rush the passer. Really good hands. I like his burst, bends well. Productive player too, man. Does a lot of good stuff as a rusher. Could be more consistent versus the run and stuff like that. But realistically, the only way David is making this roster right now, he's going to have to make sure his special teams tape is hot. It doesn't matter how well he rushes the passer in the preseason. We've seen this year in and year out. We talked about, whatever outside linebacker training camp preseason darling because they have 3-4 sacks in the preseason. TJ Watt and Alex Highsmith are going to be our starting outside linebackers, barring something catastrophic. So in order for David to get a chance to realistically, make an impact and get out there, he has to make sure that his special team state is what it needs to be. Now, it's going to be some openings for him, but that's going to be where he's going to have to really make his hay because Nick Herbig is going to be in the helmet. He's going to, be out there. And from there, it's like, all right, what are you going to do to justify us putting a helmet on you, to justify you coming here? Because you don't just dress that guy just to rush the passer at this level. So for him, man, that's going to be his challenge. But he's athletic enough, man. So we'll see how he picks it up. But, we'll see, man. We'll see.
He actually did good at Fresno State.
He did, man.
11 and a half sacks.
Definitely did.
Yeah, I'm with you. He's a long shot. Any of these guys are a little bit of a long shot. But he could maybe get a role if he beats out Quincy Roche.
He has a chance, yeah.
Roche or Chappelle.
But if we're talking Roche, what are we saying to him? The exact same convo, right? You got to make sure that your special teams tape is hot, because they will walk in here and just take 3 outside linebackers and put one of y'all on practice squad, or just keep 3 and have the young boy Herbig doing all the extra stuff. Like, they will do that. I've seen that, so it's like they're not going to just allow him to just be here just because he can rush the passer. But if he can be formidable on special teams, that will allow him that chance, man. That's why I'm hoping with Quincy, the same. It's like Quincy or David, like whichever one of them. You got to make sure that.
I guess that's what Jameer Jones gave us.
Like he was a special teamer.
He outplayed Roche in the preseason, both of their rookie years.
But he was always in the helmet because he was a special teamer.
Yeah.
The helmet will always go to the teamer over the guy who could just rush but can't do anything else.
And then we cut him after the Bengals game.
Yeah.
We had enough. He lasted like 2 games.
It happens like that, bro. It happens like that. Yeah, man. All right. Let's see. Next up, talk about a little fullback. Can we get a little fullback, man? Monty Porterbomb. I like this kid. And he got a little, you see his little haircut? Have you seen the haircut?
Yeah, I feel like we got a mullet war going on.
I like it, bro. You got beef with him?
No, it's between him and Cole Holcomb.
Oh.
Can there only be one mullet guy?
I forgot Cole does have a mullet. Well, Cole got more. He got the bigger check. So technically, Cole gets final say on mullet decisions.
But I feel like this guy's already a fan favorite, though.
Oh, yeah, I can see why they would love him. And
a fullback, and he's got a cool name, and he's got the mullet.
Yeah, and he's actually a good player. I get why they brought him in. Derek Watt was just here. Derek Watt at fullback, Monty at fullback. You see the similarities. They are not the knockout artists like a Rosie Nix, but they are guys that are going to execute their assignment. They're going to get their body in between the ball carrier and the person that they're supposed to block. Him playing in the Big Ten, you would watch him have to lead up on linebackers. You'd watch him have to fill back and be the seal block on some of these DNs and bigger body guys. And he's not turning down anything. Very, very good in terms of when he gets on contact, keeping his feet moving, does a good job, like I said, of positioning himself. But the thing that I see with Monty, and the reason why it makes sense of why they brought him in, is he's going to be able to contribute on special teams. You watch him move, you watch him run. He is going to be athletic. He is going to be physical, and he plays with good speed. So when you're talking about that going down on special teams, those are the type of dudes that make a ton of tackles. Those are the type of dudes that make a killing. Derek Watt, I knew him as a special teamer before he was ever a fullbacker. That's them type of dudes, man. Monty, that's what it screams. So I'll be excited to see what production we get from him in that vein, but that's going to be the only way that he's going to get a chance to even, tap into some of this fullback stuff like that.
I like that.
But I like Monty, though, man.
Like that he's a traditional fullback. That's something we don't have on the roster right now. But I just wonder, we only got so many spots available for these offensive guys.
Right. But if
we're going to have 3 tight ends, we're going to have Connor Hayward for sure, right?
So that's why for Monty,
all these offensive linemen, we're stacked at receiver.
The only way Monty can make a strong case for himself, he has to have hot special teams team.
Maybe we just do 2 running backs.
That's what I mean. It's risky.
Have a guy on the practice squad.
You would rather have 2 running backs and carry 3 tight ends, 2 H-backs? Or 3 tight ends, an H and a fullback?
If we actually use them.
Okay.
If we don't actually use them, then no.
Gotcha.
But like if Monty goes out there and we have him doing 3, 4, 5 snaps, actually playing fullback, trying to open up some lanes for Najee and Warren, could be worth it.
There.
But if we're not using them, no.
Yeah, because that's what I'm like, I don't know. But that would make an even bigger personnel group, because now I was talking 12 personnel, where it's like 1 back, 2 tight ends. That's 21 and 22 personnel.
Presidential package plus. Presidential package plus the mullet.
Yeah, we out here. Hey, bring it in. Go line.
That'd be lethal.
Like, yo, where they at? We at the 50-yard line, bro. They got all these big bodies out here, man. Hey, we need short yardage defense, man. Short yardage, goal line. Give me the big bodies out. Yeah, bro. Yeah.
I feel like this guy needs to make the roster, because the fans are going to go crazy if you give him a fullback to have. It's almost like in Green Bay, they would go nuts whenever Aaron Rodgers would hand it off to that one fullback. What was his name? Kuhn?
Yeah, Kuhn.
They would go crazy.
Yeah.
I feel like this could be our guy for that.
Yeah. I'm with you.
Just on the one. Instead of the QB sneaks, let's keep Kenny clean.
But the QB sneak worked really well.
It works really well. But I'm saying let's ease up on the damage to Kenny, maybe.
What damage? You don't get no damage?
You've even talked about what they do in those piles sometimes.
That's the Philly one. We don't do ours like Philly. We've been anti-Philly so far. Yeah.
Ease it up on Kenny. We hand the ball off to Pottenbaum at the 1. Monty TD.
Let Najee get it so I get more stats to talk crazy to people about him. Yeah. just get on the fantasy touchdown.
He could be a Pottenbaum could be a fantasy vulture.
Oh, what? They would love him. Then after that, man, talk about the little kicking action. BT Potter. Kickers do matter. So we will talk kickers for a little bit. Okay. BT, this is not personal. We actually do care about kickers on occasion. Okay, we do. But no, in all seriousness though, man, BT Potter, good kicker, college kicker. We feel great about our kicking situation with Boz. BT Potter is here for a couple of reasons. You obviously want to see what he can do. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with competition. We've talked about that. But more importantly, we also know that kicking is very similar to golf. It's super repetitive. And the more the kickers have to kick, when you're talking about the offseason stuff like that, man, you just wear them out. Growing, hip flexors, all that type of stuff. So a BT Potter is going to get a ton of reps during this time of year. When it's preseason, we're not throwing bars out there. BT Potter is going to be out there. So for BT, it's a great opportunity. You're going to get great tape. Now, it's up to you to figure out what you're going to do with it. And if Boz, when he does, start kicking, if he's slacking or anything like that, and, the team doesn't like what they see, if you do what you're supposed to do, then, it's a short little quick. They'll call you. I mean, we've seen that with your boy.
He was lacking a little bit last year.
Chill out. Don't do that.
He was a little bit.
Don't do that because he was
I still have extreme faith in him. He was trying to
holler for his boy. What was the boy? Matt Wright? That's what you got. You was hollering for, right? Yeah.
I wasn't hollering for him to take Boz's job. I'm just saying.
You was hollering about it.
Once we brought in Matt Wright, I thought we were in good hands, and we were.
You was doing a lot.
100%.
You doing a lot. That's called doing a lot right
100%
there. 100%
kicker.
That is called doing a lot.
Boz was lacking a little bit last year, but my money's on him winning the job and having a bounce back year this upcoming season.
He always has a good year, man. Stop it. But yes, for BT though, man, that's his opportunity, man. And for him, man, he should feel good about the opportunity. That's literally the name of the game, man. It doesn't matter if you're coming in as a first rounder or as an undrafted tryout guy. We just had TG in here, right? TG comes on with us all the time. As a tryout guy, he came in literally on a whim. Invite. Let's see what you can do. Turn it into a 5-6 year career. So for BT, for all these dudes that we've talked about, it's like, hey, man, it don't matter how you get here. Rosie Nix got a Pro Bowl, made a good amount of money, man, changed his trajectory of life.
Yeah.
Trial guy, So it's like, man, just get in the door.
He was a substitute teacher down in Atlanta, I think.
Absolutely.
Or no, he signed with it. I forget where it was, but he signed with Atlanta.
Yeah, he signed with Atlanta.
He might have been a substitute teacher back home in Ohio.
Substitute teaching, got picked up to Atlanta. Hard Knocks cut him.
Yeah,
that's when he was like, I got famous for being cut on Hard Knocks. And then from there, bounced around and came to us. But yeah, man, that's one of those things, though. It's like, you don't know where it's going to work out or how it's going to work out. But whenever you get opportunity, man, you just got to take advantage of it. So for all them dudes, man, I definitely hope they do. And then we did sign a punter as well. Let me not butcher his.
Really?
I want to say we did. I thought we did. Let me pull it up. I thought I saw his name earlier. I could be off. I thought we did sign a punter, right? Am I tripping?
Wait, someone brought it up in the chat. Don't forget about Adam Lorsak.
No, it's Court. It's with a K. But I don't know if it was ever like official that he signed.
Wait. So here's what I'm saying. Is this even possible?
I don't think so, bro. I'm like
former Rutgers football punter Adam Korsak.
It's set for two rookie matches, right?
Minicamps.
Yeah. So I'm not tripping, right? I'm not tripping.
Little double duty.
Yeah. So since it's rookie minicamp,
it's the Chiefs and us.
I've never heard of.
And he won a Ray Guy Award too.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But I know I wasn't tripping.
We got a big camp battle potentially
here. I wasn't tripping. I'm like, I did see that. Yeah.
We got 3 Ray Guy winners here for potentially.
Me, this is my first time hearing about a person being scheduled for multiple mini camps. Now I've seen people participate in multiple mini camps, but it's you worked out over here in the mini camp, they cut you afterwards, and then they call you up over here. I've just never seen it scheduled because it's like, what if it works out in Kansas City? Why would you come to Pittsburgh? I would be on my roster still. I would still have my job. You see what I mean? But I feel like it's probably him being a tryout. That's probably what it is. Because they also, shout out to Kansas City, they invited Todd Centeio, the quarterback of the JMU Dukes this past season. He's going out there as well, but he's a tryout dude also.
Competing with other Doken.
Yeah. I like my guy. I'm throwing it out there. I like my guy. But with Adam, that's going to be interesting, man. That's going to be interesting. I ain't know who was a Ray Guy.
I think it would make things fun. You got 3 Ray Guy Award winners in there.
Man. Yeah.
So he finished his career as Rutgers
as
the NCAA's all-time leader in punting attempts and yardage.
Yeah. A lot of punting at Rutgers. That's what it sounds like. A lot of punting.
Yeah, they're not a good program.
Not have you punting that much, man.
Remember they did have a run with
Ray Rice.
When they had Ray Rice. Was it Greg Schiano was their coach at the time? They were like number 2.
Yes, I remember.
It was that crazy year where weren't there like 10 different teams that were number 2 and LSU
I forgot
won.
They got beat by like UConn or somebody caught them sleeping. Yeah.
Was that the year LSU won and they had 2 losses? They won the national championship.
Yeah.
That was a crazy year.
Mm-hmm.
Good for him.
Yeah.
We'll see what he does. He's not officially on the team yet, I guess.
Okay, because I was about to say, I know I'm not sure. I was like, I've seen this dude's name floating around, but yeah, that's probably why, because he's got too many catches. That's crazy. Yo, he wild for that. Yo, sign me up for both of these. All right, I'm good. Okay. So I feel like those are all of the undrafted free agents that we signed that were coming out of college. Now, we also signed, get his name real quick, man, the XFL cat.
Hakeem Butler.
Yeah, excuse me on that one. Hakeem Butler. We did also sign him as well. So, and for Hakeem, man, big body receiver, was lighting it up in the XFL. I wish, man, we should pull up his official stats too.
I got him.
You got him? Okay. But I say,
51 receptions, 599 yards, 8 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Best receiver in the XFL last year.
Yeah. Super productive, man, in terms of what he was doing. And the thing that I still feel like, you know, as an added bonus is the fact that he was going up against, you know, it's not CFL. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to say you value XFL competition over collegiate competition because that's not the case, but there are some conferences where you're going to look at those XFL guys and be like, well, you know what? That competition was more formidable, especially when you talk small schools and stuff like that. We just know not everybody is going to be able to stack a roster with the caliber athletes, not schemes, not coaching staff, but just player for player, certain guys that are just more athletic. And there's certain things that the XFL, they do get a chance to see. So for Hakeem, you know, with that scenario being what it was, I mean, them dudes got thrown into a situation where it's like, all right, you got a month training camp, figure it out. Let's go light it up, play some ball. If y'all been working out, great. If y'all haven't, y'all can figure it out today. Like, that's a scenario right there, man.
Well, I really like his story too, because he bounced around the league a little bit, and we were interested in him. This was the Deontay Johnson draft.
Yep.
In 2019, we ended up taking Deontay in the 3rd. He goes in the 4th to the Cardinals. Got hurt his rookie year. Went to like the Panthers practice squad. Ended up going to the Eagles too. I think they tried him at tight end because of his big frame. Just didn't work out. He went to CFL for a minute and then got on with the XFL. But what's crazy is his XFL stint this last year almost didn't happen because he didn't even get drafted. He reached out to the Battlehawks coach like in a DM. It was just like, hey, I didn't get drafted. I'm just looking for an opportunity.
I'm here.
So he goes to their camp, I guess, makes the team, and then becomes the best receiver in the league.
I like that. It's funny, man. You think about him hitting up the Battlehawks to get picked up. You saw about the NFL cat that it just got signed. Dude was he was literally on social media. He was just atting teams showing his workout vids, and he literally just got signed today.
Who was this?
Oh, man, I literally just saw this like right before we started up. I'm trying to pull his name up.
He was a rookie in this draft? It's from a while ago.
No, I want to say he was from last year. He might have been a player that came out last year, but whatever it was, he was like
didn't play,
down and out, nothing, and was doing like workout videos, him running routes and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
And literally, it was like just at different teams. And somebody ended up picking him up from it.
I think that's good life lessons right there.
Hey, man, you never know.
Make it happen.
You never know,
Don't just
man.
sit around.
I'm going to see if I can pull this up real quick. Let me see.
You can always do the woe is me route. I didn't get drafted. Or, things aren't working out. You got technology. There's ways to make things work.
All right, man. Where there's a
Reach
will,
out. All I can say is no.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Yeah.
Just remember that. 100% of the shots you're going to miss if you don't take them. I'm going to come back to him. I'm going to find his name in a little bit, though.
Okay. You want me to read some of these supers?
Yes, please.
Well, actually, hold on. Before we get into that, this guy actually has some high upside.
You talking about Hakeem, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
6'5". He ran like a 4.4. Again, we were interested in him. It's just our receiver room so stacked. So I don't really know what his path is to making this team. I guess special teams you brought up before. Does he compete with a Miles Boykin for being a gunner? Maybe he can make a practice squad, though.
You just need
it's a great story. I hope
it is, man.
Well, now we can't even cut dudes.
Oh, yeah, we don't cut until the end.
Yeah, so we'll see it play out, at least.
Which
I hope
also,
he gets some time. I want to see him out there.
The story is going to be dope. I did find the guy's name. So it was the 49ers. The 49ers are giving undrafted wide receiver Isaiah Winstead a chance in the NFL. Winstead went viral on social media by posting highlights displaying his shiftiness at 6'4", 210. And literally, it's like a 40-second video of him just routing dudes up in one-on-ones in practice.
Cool.
Wherever college he's at. Yeah, man. Let's salute him, man. Salute. Hey, man. Like we said, man, just find a way. Find a way.
Hey, this punter dude that we just potentially picked up.
Yeah.
From Australia.
Hey, mate. Put
has
another
a little
shrimp
bit
on
of
the
that
bobby,
inside
mate.
edge, knowing that we picked up a berry.
Put another shrimp
we don't
on
mind
the
Australian
bobby,
punters
mate.
here.
Put another shrimp on it. I'm all for the Aussie, mate. I'm all for it.
Super
Man.
chats?
I guess we are there. Yeah, super chatted up there, baby. And then, yeah, super chatted up.
Chase, Deke, why are you running from the smoke with TG? Parts in the hair is a perfect bet. And did you guys see the JPJ on NFL Films draft moment? Love the pod.
Well, we definitely appreciate you. In terms of, oh my goodness. In terms of the JPJ draft moment, I did see that. We talked about that. Yeah, so that was pretty dope. In terms of, oh my goodness, the hair part. You weren't putting a part in your hair, right? No. Y'all were talking about cutting the hair.
I'm just out on the bet. I'm just out on the bet because I'm just good. Yeah. Because honestly, I'm so stubborn. I think that's all people want. Actually, they want something West Virginia on me.
Because they want to get that locked in, bro.
No, they just want that, and no matter how it is, too, right?
Yeah.
So it's like it's more about that than even like the bet. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm just out. I'm not doing it. Yeah. I'm a stubborn guy. I'm not giving the people what they want. That's what my enemies want. I'm just not doing it. I'm out. Because I don't think, like I said, I don't think TG like even cares about that really.
I don't know.
Cause you heard him. He's like, I just wanna see you in like WV gear. I just want to see that. Like, nah, I'm good.
Cause I think he don't think he's gonna lose.
I'm good.
He doesn't think he's gonna lose at all. That's why he bets like that. He has zero fear that he's gonna lose, and that's why I got on him when we said about the quarterback thing. Cause I'm like, now you're trying to not, have that type of confidence. But that's why he makes the bet the way that he does with you, is because he feels like there is zero chance he's gonna lose. But that's why I'm like, he bets with his heart because it's the school. Whereas that game could go either way.
Cause like for me personally, like I'll be upset, like I'll be feeling a certain way no matter the result, and like that's good enough for me.
Yeah.
For a Pitt WVU game.
Yeah.
Like I'm just more happy seeing how TG reacts after a loss and when he's calling in and see what like. I'm fine with that. I don't need this extra stuff really.
Yeah.
So combine that with it seems like people are just out for blood and just want to see me in a jersey.
Out for blood.
I'm
Deke
good.
Say why y'all owe me like that?
I don't need that wager.
Why they on your neck like that, Deke? Why they at you like that, bro?
I don't need that wager.
What you done to the people, Deke?
Am I wrong?
Why they at you like that, man?
Some people. It's some people that really want it.
They try to call you small Deke energy, man. I thought it was okay. I thought it was all good, man.
I'm just out on the bet. No jersey, no WV, nothing like that. If we want to do money, we want to talk other things, I'm just out.
Fair enough.
I'll tell TG that to his face next time I see him.
Yeah.
No more. Next. Oh, wow. Ty_2 says, Deke definitely ducking the smoke from TG.
I was like, why'd you say, oh, wow? That makes sense now.
You got to either do the hair or the jersey. By the way, see, here's my point, though. You hear this? You either got to do the hair or the jersey. By the way, I was born in Morgantown but raised in Pittsburgh.
They try to hurt you, bro. They try to hurt you.
You see what it is, man.
Just like a witch.
Like I don't even think they care about the game. Like the bet
would have hurt you.
Like the bet could be anything.
They would have see you just be down bad, bro.
The bet could be on an NBA game.
Yeah.
As long as it's between me and TG, that's what he is going to want the stakes to be.
Yeah.
You get it's more than just the Pitt WVU bet.
They just want
that to be the forever.
Get him in a jersey or ball head, a jersey or cut it in his hair. I peep what you picking up there.
And you know me, it's like oh that's what you got. No, that's not even on the table.
Yeah.
I'm a stubborn guy.
I do peep what you said though. That is funny.
I see what's going on here.
It's because everything is West Virginia jersey.
It's like,
hey, we're on a race cars, West Virginia jersey. If you lose, hey, let's do eat fat West Virginia jersey. If you lose, though, right? Can I get you on a West Virginia jersey? What if you cut West Virginia? I see what you got going on. Okay.
I don't think I'm wrong in my theory, right?
I personally don't think it's wrong. I could understand if another person could say it's weak sauce, though.
I understand that
I could definitely understand.
I will accept that.
Yeah, I could definitely understand. I think both things can be true. They can both exist at the same time.
It's just for me. It's like it's not even. I don't know.
Yeah.
I know bets, like if you lose a bet, it's supposed to hurt. But like
it's supposed to
for me, it's just like it's not even something I want to do. Like it's not. It's just not a bet I want to entertain.
Yeah. I always say, don't make the bet if you don't want to cash what you.
Well,
you know
that's what I said. Like,
if you don't want to cash it, don't
was trying
make
to put on
bet.
the full court press.
Yeah,
I was trying to be savvy about it.
That's what I said.
It's like there's no reason putting my mouth or my words to this
you
right
can't.
now.
Right. Yeah.
No. Let me think about it. I'm leaning no. And then I thought about it.
You know what they call that, though?
It's definitely no.
You know what they call that? That's called wisdom. You know,
I tried telling him yesterday. I was like, this is smart Deke energy.
Yeah.
But smart Deke energy can also be categorized as small Deke energy.
Very
I
true.
get that. I get that how they could be the same. Because of
how big Deke energy is.
I get it.
Yeah. It just, and you wear multiple hats with your energy. So we're all just trying to figure out which wave
I get it.
it's going to be, you know?
I get it.
But I see your nuance, and I'm all for the nuance because I feel like I have a ton of nuance. All right? So respect your nuance, man. I like it.
Yeah, I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good on that. Sigla, me personally, opinion, RB should be on a different rookie contract. Maybe 3 years so they can just get their due before the wheels fall off. Huh.
If you're trying to make it more beneficial for the players, yes. The business model, what's the incentive for the NFL? That's always the give and take with that. There are a lot of things we could do if we wanted to kind of maximize or, help out some of those guys at the various positions to get them more compensation. That's one of the things when you're part of the PA, you plan this stuff, you talk about this stuff. Even as an alumni, it's still things that, we talk about as well. But for the NFL, what's the incentive? That would just be another position that they got to start back paying again. Another, thing that they got to start dealing with from a bottom line standpoint. And I just don't think that they, number one, care enough to want to do that. And number two, they don't have enough motivation to want to do that either right now. It does suck, but that is just the reality of it. But I do like your idea, though. Promise I do.
Dennis Abbott giving us some support.
Shout out to Dennis Abbott, man. We definitely appreciate you, man.
Landon Bowling. I work for the NFL out of Ohio. Based on releases, I have got the Steelers get more airtime this year. The past indicates playoff predictable teams. Oh, wow.
Okay. I like that.
An NFL insider here.
Okay.
In terms of the media game.
Salute them, man. So we're going to be on that airtime then. All right. Because, next week, right? Isn't next week when they do the official schedule drop? Yeah.
Exactly, next week.
So I'm sure if you're in the media, like the broadcasting or upper and, some of the higher up parts of it, you might have a little, oh, yeah, man, we got this game, or these are the network games. Kind of give you a little insight. So, yeah, I can see that.
R. Barley 18, Hunter Johnson, watch this dude. If he can get his mind right when he's straight, that arm, though, deadly accurate.
Okay.
I never even heard of him.
You Googling the cat or what you doing?
No, maybe I'll look him up later.
Deke don't like quarterbacks. I don't know if y'all know that. Deke is real weird about quarterbacks. As long as Kenny is here, if it was Sever is here, he's real weird about quarterbacks. Now, you catch him, once we transition again, he's all for whatever. But right now, you know how that go. Chill.
You give me a backup. President Nitty, veggies secured. 1.5 hour drive listening to my favorite pod.
Major love. We appreciate you. And shout out to you for being healthy getting your veggies, man. You can never have enough veggies.
Big Noriega, what about inside linebackers Zach Cunningham or Deion Jones in free agency?
I like Deion Jones more. Not the biggest fan of Zach Cunningham per se in terms of his fit in our defense. And then with Deion, though, we said health. That's the question mark, right? But if he's healthy, we can get that number for a low team friendly. I like that one a little bit more than the Zach Cunningham one, personally.
Yeah, I'm good on either.
Yeah. But in terms of going into the season, if we decide not to bring anything in there, that does create the weakness for us. That becomes the hole. In terms of if I'm looking at how to attack us, I'm spreading this out and I'm making our big inside linebackers have to cover. And if you put Keanu Neal down there, I'm going to make him have to tackle. That's, until we really find that true third, athletic guy, that's the risk that we're going to run. You can still win. You can still get out of there. But that's what we got to be worried about if we decide not to get just a little bit more athletic in that spot right there, man. from my opinion at least.
We got Sean McCartney saying, as much as I would like us to utilize fullback, we never do, but we'll see. Might just be a mullet on the sidelines till special teams run out.
Yeah, this is also true. But if he's going out there getting us, a ton of tackles, creating some splash on teams, man, force fumble here or there, we not tripping. We'll rock that mullet.
AJ Martinez, congrats to the dingo. Let's go.
Huh? What's that?
I don't know. I don't know what he's talking about.
I'm so nervous. I want to shout him. I'll be like, oh, yeah, but I don't know what that means. All right. I'll go look in the chat and see if I can find some info before we second that shout out.
Young Poppy Benito says, no bet. Deke got that hot dog in him.
Oh.
This is a weenie.
Oh. I didn't know where he was going with that one.
I get it. People can say, I'm scared. I'm ducking. I'm a bitch. I get it. I get it.
I don't think you're a weenie. I think.
No,
cool.
I get it. I mean, I see where people
cool,
are coming from there. I truly do.
I think you're right, man.
No, trust me. I get it. It's just, it's not an interesting bet to me. It's not an interesting stake, I guess you could say.
Yeah, I can see it, man. I can see it.
I'm good on that. Doesn't really move my needle.
As long as you can sleep at
night. I just don't see upside in it.
Yeah.
Because I don't really care what TG does. To be honest, you know what I mean? In terms of like stakes or whatnot.
Right.
That's why I just like traditional money.
Yeah.
I don't care. It doesn't do anything for me.
I like the money, man. Money, you can never go wrong with money either, man. Yeah. Can never go wrong with money. But then you made it weird when you was like, well, let's do money. But I don't know, man, because you might be, what I'm willing to bet and what you might be willing to bet, it might be different. So now I was like, all right, well, maybe they're not going to do money.
I'll do money. I just don't know if he's going to laugh at what I throw out there.
Man, all you can do is throw it out there. And if you don't want it, you don't want it.
Sure.
Sure, it all spin the same. That's how I look at it. Yeah.
You're 100% right.
That's what I'm saying, man. I ain't never seen no green that don't spend the way I want to spend. Hey. We take it all. I just don't pay me in pennies.
We can maybe even combine the whatchamacallit, the three that we had.
Yeah.
Like a best of 3 series.
You see what I mean? Like, yeah, we got solid.
There's ways you can do it.
Absolutely. Or make it an inconvenience factor. Yes, we're gonna make bets of $20, but I want my money in $20 in nickels. Done that before? We done that before? Just cause. Bring it all in nickels. Give me all in pennies. Give me in dimes. You ever seen $30 in dimes? It sucks. So yeah, run that.
Thomas Riley says, Deke, don't give in to peer pressure. Right. I'm going to do what I want to do.
Yeah, man. That's wisdom. You feel me? That's wisdom.
That's how I roll.
Can't put Deke in the box.
I will take the name calling. And it's probably deserved too. I'm not even going to joke.
No.
Small Deke, I get it.
No.
It's probably deserved.
No, not Deke. No, not Deke. No.
I get it. I get it. Maybe we just get some money, though. Some money on the line. I almost wouldn't mind putting up, because TG's, I was thinking about this the other day, too.
Yeah.
Yesterday was a good example. Like, we probably had, like, 4 or 5 just, like, takes.
Yes.
Right?
Uh-huh.
On what the season will behold.
Yeah.
I said Kenny's going to be the better 8 out of Lamar Jackson and Aaron Rodgers. He's going to be the one that's left standing longer in the playoffs, right? That was one of them. You guys went back and forth with Heineke, or not Heineke.
Kyle Trask.
And Kirk Cousins, who's going to have the better season.
Uh-huh.
Like, we should almost have a board.
I would love it. You know that.
Like a board up, and like maybe each bet is a certain amount, or like we state the amount for each bet. It does, maybe I was gonna say each bet could be 20, or like you maybe just call it,
and then the 20 to 20
you just call it.
40,
What do you want to put on this one?
Yeah,
right.
I can see that.
Like you can have an overall bets record, but then you can have like an earnings.
I could see that. I'm down for the money play. Y'all know that I'm down for that.
Maybe that's it. So I would have 3 with TG right now, and then you and TG are trying to negotiate the other one.
He's trying to negotiate because he knows he put his foot in his mouth. He didn't talk too crazy, and then it got him in trouble. You know what I mean? He feels really confident with you, though. You see the difference. As long as y'all can know the difference, he felt really confident with you. Extremely confident with you. He was trying to get technicalities and all type of like, can we do this would be. It's like this long checklist. With you, he's like, bro, what you want the wager to be? Like, he's already to that part.
Yeah. And I don't know if he should feel that way.
That's what I'm trying to say,
I think he's a little too confident.
But he make it seem like they about to put 50
Wasn't
on
he
y'all.
talking that way last year in that Pitt, West Virginia game?
But that's what I'm saying. For him to be talking like this, like, bro, this might be easy money, Deke. This might be the layup. You might be seeing him in the jersey. You might be, you know what I'm saying? That's what I was like, yo.
See, I don't care. That's my point, though. I don't care.
No, but that's what I was saying, like, in the sense of not caring specifically on the jersey, but if there was a specific punishment that you just wanted to give out, like, it's certain things that I don't
really have one.
So, like, for me, it's certain things that it doesn't matter who I'm betting against. I already have 3 things in my mind that I know I'm going to put on because I want this to happen to somebody. I don't care who it is. Like, I have 3
What
things.
do you got?
I'm not telling you, no. Because now, when I say it or when it's time to bet and it does come up, you oh, no, I'm good. Oh, no.
Dinner's one of them.
No, actually, no. Dinner's the layup one. Dinner's like I don't know what the situation is. I don't know how you bet. Let me just do something light.
Can you tell me off the mic?
It ain't because we bet. It's been times when me and you have gotten into, you know what I mean? And this is eventually it's gonna come down. I'm like,
they've been dinners and jerseys. I've been online. Money.
Yeah,
money,
those
jerseys,
like
and dinner.
Those are chill, man. Those are chill. But it's some stuff I'm like, no, I want that on the line. But it comes with, you know what I mean? Like, I know it's gonna be a time, and that's gonna be like some real betting. That's gonna be like a real thing. We not there yet.
I kind of want to know about this.
Nah.
Yeah. So that's one of my ideas in terms of like we have our takes, like.
Yeah.
Even between like me and you, if you think like, oh, I think this quarterback's gonna be better than this one, like if we could like actually document it.
I feel like y'all only want me to bet with Kirk Cousins. I feel like every bet is going to surround him. Like y'all always try,
I'll do Kenny versus Kirk if you want.
See, that's everything is Kirk. I was going to say Kenny versus Josh. What was you about to say? Like no one ever does that part. It's always Kirk. Y'all want to back me into the Kirk corner, and I got to fight with Kirk. That's all I'm saying. Y'all get to pick whatever dog y'all want. I got to fight with Kirk.
You can pick Josh.
It's like, yo, this is crazy.
We could do. How about Steelers Bills?
See, that's not Josh.
I'll do something Kenny versus Josh. Kenny outlast Josh in the playoffs.
See, that's a team stat.
Quarterback's a part of it,
which is cool. That's why I said let's take 3 stats. I'm all for multiple stats being involved. If you want to throw wins and losses in there, that's cool. Just give me multiple stats.
Now we're talking fantasy football a little bit, though.
Oh, hey, whatever you want to call it, man. Mm-hmm. That's why I say, like, nobody wants, like, yeah.
We're just going raw stats.
Nobody wants to have fun with me. This is crazy. Hey, you could take wins. I'll take passing yards. You could take.
Well, you could definitely do a Josh Allen versus Rodgers bet with TG. You could definitely do something there.
We'll see. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But those were just, I guess you could say it's a half-baked idea or something I had.
But I like it, though. Because it is a ton of options. We need to have a take board. Get like a little whiteboard or something like that.
A take board.
Yeah. Take board.
Yeah.
Because a little whiteboard, you could write, all right, these are the take, da-da-da-da. Yeah. And it will save that and it will be good. And we keep track of it. Heck yeah.
All right, next.
Bro, they going crazy about Deke being in the box. They trying to figure out all different boxes they could put you in. And they trying to even throw you in the Sauce Gardner with Jessica Alba box. Okay? Yeah. What, did your eyeballs just perk up?
No.
Same thing did you get on? What? I said Jessica.
I do like Jessica Alba a lot. I don't want Sauce Gardner involved around at all. I do like Jessica Alba.
Deke, why are you like this, bro?
What?
Why are you
Jessica
like
Alba's really hot.
But I wasn't even.
She might be the GOAT, actually.
But we weren't even talking. I ain't mean.
You said Sauce Gardner.
Yeah. I ain't mean for it to come out like that. I see what you mean. I ain't mean for it to come out like that though. But it was just funny because I felt like you took it that way with your emphasis. I'm like, whoa. Like, it started with Sauce and Jessica. That's why I just referenced him so people could know where it was coming from. That's all. I wasn't putting you like because you think like an Earl. It ain't the Earl. I ain't talking like that. Nah.
No.
Yeah, no Earl.
No, we don't want that.
Yeah. Don't cross the streams. We keep it separate. Right.
No, Jessica Alba. Actually, might be underrated at this point.
Okay.
I'm saying the GOAT, though.
Okay. So you're Jessica Alba guy. All right. Okay. Don't look at me. I ain't, boy, you crazy.
Yeah. I know we brought up Amber Heard before. We brought up some other females. I think Jessica Alba is the one that was brought up, and yeah.
So you're Jessica Alba over Amber Heard? She's a little less crazy.
It's not even a question.
Cuckoo.
It's not even a question. No.
Are you into some of the extracurriculars?
Huh?
We know that Amber Heard has a defining characteristic that she
No,
brings to the table.
those are the red flags.
That's red. I thought that was a green flag. I thought you said you liked that.
No.
Solid versus liquid. Like,
no, I think Amber Heard is very attractive, but those are the red flags that got to concern you. It will probably keep you away.
So that's a deal breaker for you potentially.
Yeah.
All right. Fair enough.
Maybe go on a date with her, but
okay. Your place or her place?
I will go to dinner. Just out in public.
Keep a lot of eyes on us. We're safe.
Raymond Yarbrough. Quickly, how do y'all feel about KP's ranking on CBS?
I did see that.
Actually, I didn't even know they did a ranking.
No, see, so you quick to pull that up though. That's the funny part. That's the funny part.
I need to see this ranking.
Deke couldn't wait to pull up that ranking. Wow. All right, so here I'm gonna just let you get the floor.
Steelers Depot reported on this 7 hours ago. Mm-hmm. I need to find the actual article. Mm-hmm. But I see the headline.
Just a picture of it. Just get a picture of it. The picture will tell you.
What?
Because they have like a picture of like how they do the like the tiers. So
I see the headline. Yeah. The headline reads: CBS Sports ranks Steelers QB Kenny Pickett below trio of quarterbacks.
Yeah. You got to
trio of rookie quarterbacks. I'm sorry, in the power rankings.
You have to look at the thing so you can get a better context, man. Yeah.
Let me find the article real quick. Here it is. CBS quarterbacks.
Yeah, it should be just a picture. It should be a lot
power
easier.
Rankings. At 1 they have Mahomes. 2 Burrow.
No, that's not the one he's talking about though. Is that the one? I feel it's like a. I saw it was like the different tiers they had him in, like the pictures of like all the dudes like grouping them like that.
Oh, that was someone else. I saw that too. That was Kyle Brand actually.
Yeah.
I think they had Pickett. They had Lawrence way too low.
Yeah.
They had Lawrence in like tier 6. Mm-hmm. That was Kyle Brandt. They had Lawrence underneath Deshaun Watson.
Mm-hmm. And they still,
but they had Pickett.
It was Russ and Deshaun on the same low. Tier.
Yeah, that was Kyle Brandt.
Yeah.
So you know what? The CBS QB ranking though, this power ranking, I got Burrow at 2. So that's where we're at right now. Like I don't think it's off really.
Oh yeah, I'm about to say it. I mean, you can make a.
It's just crazy. You know what I mean? It's just crazy that.
Oh, that Burrow is too.
Yeah, already.
Like your traditional
it's
Aaron
already.
Rodgers,
I mean, because the Ben, the Brady, the Rock, like that era it's gone.
Well, yeah, because you're right. Aaron Rodgers still is active.
Like Jalen Hurts is 3. I don't necessarily think that's wrong.
I'm agreeing with you as well, which is weird. But Aaron Rodgers still is.
Jalen Hurts the 3rd best quarterback in the league.
You can make a case for it. He had an MVP caliber season last year, led his team to the Super Bowl, had a ton of individual success as well as team success.
They got Rodgers at 6.
Who's in front of him then?
Josh Allen and Herbert. I get Herbert out of 5. Get him out of there. Get him out of there.
But see, to me, you know what Herbert is? Herbert reminds me of how we talked about Aaron Rodgers though early on in terms of like just some of the intangibles and the talent. He has a ton of that. So if you're looking upside,
Rodgers at least won a Super Bowl early though.
I would agree. But
I think he won in his 2nd year.
Was it his 2nd year?
Was it his 2nd or 3rd?
Fair. Okay. But I think that's the one right there.
It's just that for Rodgers, that was like his 5th or 6th year in the league.
Well, because he didn't.
He sat those first 3. Lamar at 7. Trevor Lawrence at 8. Dak at 9. Oh, my God. Dak at 10, top 10 quarterback. Deshaun Watson at 10. What? Come on.
That's a legacy move. Like, there's no way you're saying he's 10 after last season. There's no way.
Kirk Cousins at 11.
But no. In all seriousness, though, like, just think Deshaun Watson how he played last season. That is definitely I'm projecting that it's just, him being off for 2 years. Because there's no way you watched him last year and say he's a top 10 quarterback.
I'm trying to see what their explanation is for this ranking. I think it's just their rankings going into 2023. That's what it says. All it said, which QBs deserve top billing going into the season. First ranking of all the projected starters. Keep in mind, these could look drastically different as the new schedule drop. How is it going to change with the schedule? What are you guys talking about?
Who you think is the better quarterback?
Yeah.
Seriously.
What are you talking about?
Yeah. Has zero
Kirk Cousins at 11. They got Purdy at 12.
Like,
my God, bro.
Is that not premature to have Purdy at 12?
These guys don't know ball. No, Purdy had a good rookie year, but
12.
They got him over Goff. Goff's at 13.
12.
Geno Smith at 14. Danny Dimes at 15. I mean, even that's high. Justin Fields at 16. I'm taking KP over all these clowns. Tua at 17. Stafford at 18. Russ at 19.
How is Stafford at 18?
They got Russ low.
But time out. Stafford at 18.
They don't think he's going to bounce back, I guess.
I'm just like, what? How does it? I don't know.
Russ at 19. Kyler at 20. Okay, this
That's about appropriate.
This is where the list gets interesting.
That's about appropriate right there.
Bryce Young at 21.
Hold on. You ain't said Kenny yet, bro.
I have not.
All right.
I haven't even said your boy Jimmy G yet either.
I heard. Yeah, you're right. Nor Tannehill either.
Derek Carr at 22, so they got Young over Carr. Jimmy G at 23. Jordan Love at 24. This is absurd.
What?
They got Tannehill at 25.
Still no Kenny.
They got AR at 26.
Oh, they playing. With your boy.
They got CJ Stroud at 27. This is the most disrespectful list I've ever seen.
They
got Kenny Pickett at 28.
Your boy.
Mac Jones at 29. Baker at 30. Desmond Ridder at 31. And Sam Howell at 32.
Oh, they playing with your boy. They trying you.
They
trying you, man. Who you say this was from?
CBS. Do we want the specific person? Cody Benjamin. Cody Benjamin. Doesn't know ball.
Yeah, Cody. Well, we do appreciate him creating the list. We know that does take time and effort, so we do respect that part of it. In terms of, our opinion upon it, at least mine, I do not agree with a lot of that list because it's not consistent. Some of the stuff I think is ranked more off of the legacy part when you talk about Deshaun Watson being at 10. There's no way you're looking at last season saying that. But then to act as if Matthew Stafford, you got him at middle 20s. I'm like, man, the dude was just took his team, won the Super Bowl, not last year, but the year before that. It was just injured last year. It's like, dang, go on. But then some of the younger guys, man, like, I feel like he has these younger quarterbacks ranked extremely high. And then obviously to have some of those rookies ranked in front of Kenny also is kind of crazy, man. Just because the simple fact of we've seen one actually do it in the NFL, whereas the others are speculation. No different than Baker Mayfield on that list, right? At one point in time, Baker Mayfield was a top pick viewed as the savior. Now he's viewed, you said, what, 29 on that list or 30 on that list?
Kenny's 28.
Yeah, but I was saying with Baker Mayfield, where's he at on that list?
He's 30.
He's at 30. So it's just like, to put a draft pick that hasn't even taken a snap in front of Kenny, who's obviously played and had a good amount of successes last year. I don't agree with that part, but that is his list, unfortunately.
Here's his explanation. How far does grit get you? Certainly, few young QBs are better suited to grow thanks to an improved Steelers front and pass-catching group, but Pickett thrived more as a late-game fighter than efficient full-timer as a rookie.
They saying he's Rocky. They called him Rocky. That's what he just called him, Rocky. He said grit and late-game heroics. That is...
I got 2 words. Fuck off.
Yikes. No, Yahtzee. Yeah, I don't really agree with my man's list.
Clearly he didn't watch the games. Clearly he didn't watch the games.
But what do you say about Captain Kirk? Since he got Kirk at 11, I need to hit his nonsense too. How you going to have Deshaun Watson in front of Captain Kirk right now, man? What do you say? What do you say about Captain Kirk?
I mean, Kirk should probably be like 15 spots lower. I'd say 10. I'll be fair. I'll say 10. Cousins' prime time and playoff resume are the butt of jokes.
Okay.
But he's still in the upper half of proven vets with good timing-based darts. Oh, come on. Darts?
I would agree.
Darts?
I would agree.
We're using these words?
That is accurate.
Darts.
He is an accurate short to intermediate thrower.
Darts.
Justin Jefferson does not have to come back and wait for them balls. They hit him in stride. Just catch the passes in stride. That's pretty. I think this is a great. Who wrote this again? I think it's a great guy. Whoever wrote this is a great guy. He's running ahead with his Kirk analysis, man.
And he also says he's I can't get this word. Underrated resilience. The issue, as Vikings fans know, is that under pressure, the it factor has not shown.
Cool.
That last sentence is
it
correct.
It factor is elite. We never said he was elite. Just remember that.
Never. Yeah, but why do you want him then?
Because he's really good.
Yeah, but if not
you
even
can search your whole life for elite, you'll never find it.
Yeah, but still, like you don't necessarily have to be elite to have it.
That's cool.
Joe Flacco proved that.
Yeah,
Nick Foles proved that.
That's cool. Their longevity is nowhere near the same as Kirk Cousins. They've had a higher peak, but in terms of careers, Kirk's career has been better than both of them in terms of start to
I'd
finish.
take Flacco all day.
That's fine. That's
Super Bowl?
We just said they've had a higher peak. Nick Foles, higher peak, won a Super Bowl, MVP. Joe Flacco, higher peak, Super Bowl, cool. But in terms of start to finish, Kirk Cousins, still cooking, still smooth sailing. The other guys, not the case. But like we said, everybody has their preference. Some people would take a Super Bowl. I speak from my experiences. I love the career element because I've talked to people that only had the high. They had that. It's different, you know. But everybody has their thing.
Any other thoughts on this list?
I hate it. Hold on. Let's see. What did he say about Watson? Let's go quarterbacks in the division. Watson, Lamar, and Burrow. Because he had Burrow at 2, Watson at 10. And where was Lamar? You said 6, right? Or 5?
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
Watson, he says, Cleveland is betting lots of money that Watson's dazed post-suspension Browns debut was an anomaly. He says it probably was. Off-field concerns aside, he's been a Pro Bowl caliber pocket passer for 4 of his 5 active NFL seasons.
Okay.
Burrow says it's a testament to his instant emergence as a precision pocket passer that 3 years in, we're already a little surprised he doesn't have his own ring. The Bengals are in good hands as long as he's got an even average offensive line protecting him.
It has been 3, huh? Yeah.
Been to an AFC Championship and a Super Bowl.
Yeah, because he got hurt year 1. Yeah, that is a crazy start. All right, so I get why they would have him at 2 then. I can see that.
Hey, they're going to be losing more and more pieces as time goes on, though, once he gets his contract.
Facts. That's about, what, 1 more year? And now we got to see what it looks like because Chase got to get paid. Burrow got to get paid. They still haven't decided on T. Higgins yet, have they?
No.
Yeah. So that's still got to get done. Mixon, what do you do with that? And you still got Tyler Boyd there as well. Yeah. All right, and what they say about Lamar, last one of the group.
They got him at 7. They said the red flags are glaring. 2 straight years with lingering injuries. Little consistency as a downfield and late-season passer, but try keeping this man contained on a crucial down with the game on the line. The electricity is unteachable.
We've actually done it.
Yeah, I don't have much concerns about Lamar.
We've actually done that on the
Steelers.
game-winning drive, man. I remember when they went for 2 right here in Pittsburgh.
We've done really good against him. So again,
that was Ben's last. Was that Ben's last home game versus Baltimore when that happened? The 2-point conversion. TJ pulls it up.
The last one was against the Browns, but that was the last one against
versus
Baltimore.
the Ravens. Yeah.
Yeah, Ben had a game-winning drive, and then they had a 2-point conversion.
And they went for 2. Yeah. Because the field goal would have tied it. They went for the win. That's what it was.
Yep.
Yeah. I like it then.
Yeah, that's an atrocious list. I can't wait to do our own QB rankings because that's terrible.
This is bad, bro.
I'll set the record straight on what's going to happen this upcoming year.
You got him at top 5?
We'll see what my rankings say.
All right.
We'll see what my rankings say.
All right. Okay. I was just asking. Don't reveal it early though. I just assume it's not going to reflect anywhere close to where my man has him on this list, though.
No.
Good.
No. I would say the arrow's pointing up for Kenny.
I would agree.
On my list compared to this one.
I would definitely agree. That arrow right there was...
Well, thanks for that comment, whoever brought that up.
Yeah, who did bring that up? Raymond Yarborough. Shout out to Raymond Yarborough. Yeah, quickly, how do you feel about KP ranking on CBS? We hate it. It's trash. It's not accurate.
Ty_2. Brady might walk from the Fox deal. TG is a national treasure. Protect him at all costs. Hashtag Bell over Harris. Hashtag Bell Cow. Hashtag he blessed us. Hashtag 26.
Sounds like an L Bell supporter in here. All right. Yeah, TG did. He been texting me like, hey, man, you see it? He might walk away from the deal. Told you come back. Like, bro, we gonna see.
Oh, did this just come out today?
Yeah. He was saying that he's 50-50 on if he wants to stick with the Fox deal or not. So everybody just like ran with it. Yeah. Say he's 50-50 on if he wants to stick with the deal.
Well, he already said if he does do it, he's not doing it for another year. He's taking this whole year off.
Yeah, but I think that was all I saw.
Report, Tom Brady is leaning closer to walking away from Fox deal. Yeah.
Did he say why, though? Is there anything else with that?
No.
Yeah.
Reportedly could walk away. I'll see. Let me read this a little bit.
Deal. Was it 10
this one's from Bleacher Report. Shout out to them.
Something like that. Yeah.
I've talked to a couple people recently close to Brady, and I kind of feel like I'm going more 49% chance he does it, 51% chance he doesn't. I don't think he wants to travel that much. I think Brady's a guy who, if he's in, he's all in. So he's not going to be showing up day of games like Joe Buck and Troy Aikman to do sometimes, or like they do sometimes. He's going to be there early if he's going to do it. So if it's a 4-day event, he shares his kids with Joe. I think that's very important to him, and he can make money elsewhere. So he would take it too seriously, like he would take football.
I get it. And that is a commitment when you're talking about the travel schedule. During the season, man, you the guy. So you flying around every week. I get it. I definitely do.
Sean McCartney says, "May the fourth
do you
be
think
with
that
you."
means he's coming back though? Like, I don't think that means he's coming back.
It's a point in favor of him coming back, I think. To what degree? We could debate that, but
it's like, what? All right.
Doesn't hurt his chance of coming back.
Fair, yeah.
AJ Martinez.
You said Sean McCartney said, "May the fourth be with you." May the fourth be with you as well, man. All our Star Wars people out there, man. Let's do it.
He says, "Phantom, congrats. Forget about sleep. My ex was a trooper taking care of kids while I worked 100 hours a week. Let's go, babies." Shout out to Tony and Lex.
Oh, we had a new baby? Shout out to Phantom then. Phantom TV?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
He does say the next. Yeah, he does say on the next Super, AJ talks to Phantom again, says, "Congrats. Stupid spell check. LOL."
Well, congrats to Phantom TV, man. I ain't know that was the case. Salute you, baby. Heck yeah, man. Dude, I like that. Let's ride. I hope this is accurate, man. We hopefully ain't up here just talking crazy. But I don't feel like AJ would play about something like that.
Red. How is Deke this afraid of putting on a jersey? His future kids will be going to West Virginia.
Would you put on a jersey if your son went there?
No.
He said, no, not happening. Doesn't matter.
No, we can still be cool. It's just...
All right, did you say we can still be cool with your son?
Yeah.
Yo, let's go. Deke said, "Hey, man. Hey, son, I love you, but I ain't putting that jersey on. It's hell to pit, okay? You should have chose the better school. I blame you. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Blame the mom if that's the case. Yeah.
Just think it's a whack bet the more I think of it, right? To be honest. AJ Martinez. Toddy86 messing with me. LOL. I don't know. I don't know. Shout out to AJ, though. Shout out to AJ. Shout out to Toddy86. But I don't know. Kenneth Moses. TG should be in the studio every Wednesday. It makes for a short ride back to the 757 from the 202.
Oh, you driving from D.C. area. Okay.
Deke said TG has short money. I said the opposite, actually.
No. We running with that. Deke did say that. Deke said, "Hey, man, I don't know about your situation. You know, your pockets might be light. I ain't trying to go ahead and bush you over the head with this head number I'm finna throw out there." That's what Deke said. Deke was patting on. Deke took his wallet. Y'all couldn't see because the camera. Deke took his wallet on and set it up there on the desk like, "Hey, pay, how you finna act today?" You know what I mean? That's what he hit him with.
I was over here. I was giving TG respect.
Whoa.
I was giving TG mad respect.
When they walked out, Deke was like, "Let me go Scrooge McDuck in the house real quick. Let me go swim in my vault." That's what Deke said to TG. I was like, "Whoa, all right, Deke, talk spicy then." Yeah, it's that Pitt West Virginia rivalry, man. It bring a different side of Deke out, man. I'm just saying. Mm-hmm.
R. Barley 18, CBS bunk. Sam Howell for sure. Oh my god, he says Sam Howell for sure better than KP8.
Oh, that's R. Barley. That's R. Barley. That's on brand. And we did also get some clarification on the dingo comment earlier. They're saying that that's what they were talking about when they said congrats on the dingo. The whole baby thing for Phantom TV.
Okay.
That's what the dingo was.
Okay.
Yeah. I had no clue. But shout out. Yeah. All right. But R. Barley 18 says Sam Howell for sure, man. Sam Howell, come on, man. We got to stop this. That's that hating talk we was talking about yesterday. If you got hate in your heart, let it out. But he is a KP hater, if we remember correctly, because he came with the little H with the 8. Yeah. Or it was like him, Noriega, it was all in the family together.
Big Noriega says, Moats, you're really one of my favorite Steelers.
Man, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. You one of
I skipped a comment.
Oh, I thought you were about to say he didn't really say that. I was about to say, man, you one of my favorite people to tune in with us, man. I like that. You know, that's right. Appreciate you.
R. Barley 18 says, Deke out here saying, who wants Kirk? He ain't elite. Kirk do everything better than Kenny, but running. Throwing wise, Kirk claps his cheeks.
Pause. But I'm gonna stay out of this conversation. I'm just gonna let Deke, you and R. Barley, y'all can
I'm taking Kenny over Kirk. That's on record.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, he could stand by Kirk Cousins all he wants. I feel like Kenny's gonna surpass him this year. I mean, he already did surpass him in my mind last year. I mean, I don't know what week at what point. It's probably like week 11, to be honest with you. After that Saints game, I'd say after that Saints game. Honestly, maybe even after that Bills game, I'd take Kenny over Kirk, even in that 31-3 loss. Yeah, I think that's when Kenny surpassed Kirk. That might have been the Jets game actually, when Kenny came in at halftime.
You would probably be really
Got a
good
couple
friends
of those
with
QB
that
sneaks.
That CBS guy. The way y'all view quarterbacks, y'all probably would actually get along, man. I feel like y'all both got real unique ways of how y'all view that position. Y'all should get a chance to talk to each other. Y'all should, cause yeah.
This year, 2023, who you taking?
Is this really like we really having a convo here? You know who I'm rolling with, man. We've already had this convo. Y'all know how I feel about Kirk. You know how I feel about him. You feel me? I ain't saying ceiling, but we said 2023. Yeah. I know his floor. I know what I'm getting. We're going to see. I feel good about what we got here, though, because this has a chance to be way better than that. But I know how consistent that is. Longevity that is. Multiple locations that is. Different styles of play as well, man. Expectations, pressure, all that stuff, man. I know what it is. We're going to see what this is here, though. Is this one of them elite, them fives? One of the uppers? Is he in his Cousins, Tannehill, Garoppolo? Or is he
Not there.
Or is he the dang, man? It worked, didn't work. Time to hit the reset button and try again. That's what we go to see. I feel like he's in there and he should be good in there. I feel like you feel he's up here. And then our Barley and Noriega got him down here. So you see, we all like in the same. Yeah. But it's not the 1 year with half a season of stars. It ain't like we got a ton of information, you know? So yeah.
Q. Moats, you happy for the Bills' new stadium?
I am, man. They actually officially started on it. The plans are good. They're able to start immediately. Supposed to be up in July 2026. So, Lord willing, man, hopefully we get a chance to see that thing. Who knows, man? Hopefully we got a Steelers-Bills big-time game going on or something like that. Lord willing, we all a part of that thing. Yeah. But I'm all cool with it. I ain't tripping on it, man. It's actually same exact location, just literally across the street where we tailgated at. It's gonna be in that like big like parking lot area. They're building it on that side. So yeah, man. But no, it's cool, man. I ain't tripping on it. I'm always for new stadiums. Yeah, I like it.
AJ Martinez says, "I'm cooked. Damn. Be cool to the sun, Deke. Sabotage 7.
Oh yeah. In terms of if your son went to W, you would have to be a little bit more.
He got what he wants. We can still be friends. I don't know where I'm not wearing WB jersey.
We can still be friends. Oh my god.
We're still cool. We're still 100% cool.
Hey son, we can still be friends. It's all right. We can still be friends.
I think you appreciate having a little family rivalry, no?
Oh man. See, the rivalry part is what makes it a little bit different for me, but hearing you talk is probably on my uncle when I had him come to that daggone Bills Cowboys game, and he had to wear that Bills jersey with my name on it in Dallas, and that's all he sounds just like you. I can't believe you had me in there with that Bills jersey on. I'm seeing all my legends, all these guys, and I couldn't even go tell them how diehard I am because I got this Bills jersey, and they looking like I'm crazy. I'm like, I get it, but you love me more, and that was like our say. It was like you love me more, so I appreciate that, you know. But yeah.
So hold on. How did he go about making this decision?
Well, it was actually an easy decision at the end of the day. He lives in Virginia. The game was in Texas. It was really nice accommodations for him to make it on out there to Texas.
You told him you can come if you wear the jersey. Is that what it was?
Hey, man, everything was beautiful for him. Rolled out real nice 50-yard line, man. Perfect vantage point. You feel me? Hey, Jerry's big house. First it was open with the big boy screen up top. All right. Hey, you know, I'm flexible, baby. I compromise with you. You say you want to be on that side or you want that side? I compromise with you, but you know what I need you in. But I'm a compromising guy. Deke, you know me. We've been here for a while now, right? Multiple years. I'm very understanding, baby. I'm very understanding. You know? So yeah. That was ultimately how that ended up working out. But he was also appreciative because he's like, I did get a chance to scratch off my bucket list. Even if it necessarily wasn't the way I dreamed it, it still was there. And I was like, you know what? It was probably better because I was in there with you. So, yeah. Love my uncle, too. Shout out to all.
AJ Martinez says, hashtag don't block Big Noriega.
Nah. You can't block it on now. You know, we don't block over here. We've talked about that. The only thing we do block are when Deke's freaky bots pull up. You've actually been doing a good job with that. You must have really turned over a new leaf, bro. Cause it used to be just like crayon with all your little freaky bots in here selling all that extra stuff that we don't want them selling over here, man. But ever since you done changed it up, man, you be eating healthy, drinking water and all that stuff now. Dude, all the little freaky bots is gone. We appreciate that. I don't know if everybody in the chat appreciates that. I'm sure some of them was a little intrigued by your friends. But the rest of us, we do appreciate that, man. Yeah.
Red says Deke for Father of the Year. His son goes to West Virginia, then gets drafted by the Bills.
I would love it. Oh, that would be awesome, actually. That would be awesome. Yeah. That would be
Someone's going to have to change their last name.
What? Say yo, something got to give. There won't be no DeClaven. It can't be two DeClavens rocking the W and the Bills. It ain't going to be that. I tell you that. Jeez. That boy say you. Somebody gonna be changing something, all right?
AJ Martinez says, good job, Deke, getting in a box with Jessica A. Never met her, unfortunately. Never met Jessica Alba.
Not yet. Just keep living. You never know, man.
Yeah, maybe I could pull up to one of these playoff games.
You see what I'm saying, man? You there, she there. You know, bumping shoulders. Here it is, man. White Claw spill. Oh, hello.
It can't be a Warriors game when Jordan Poole's going off, though.
You are absolutely right.
I'll have no chance.
That's going to be some serious competition because he going to be over there. You know where his eyes going to be. Yeah, he does do that. Yeah.
Right. That's it for the Supers right now. I don't know if you got anything else.
I like it. I don't. So let's do this, man, because I do want to get us a chance to, man, we should have enough time for like maybe 1 or 2 calls.
Oh, sure.
I think so. Give it a go.
It's up to you.
35 at the latest, though.
Okay.
Let's get like 15 on it. Get a couple in here. Hopefully.
What are we talking about?
Man, I want to get the people's reaction to the NFL draft, man, the Steelers draft, because we actually have not talked to the people just yet about your thoughts on the NFL draft. I mean, obviously, we've spoken on it, but we do want to get a chance to actually hear you guys. So the best way to do that is by opening up the phone lines. And when you talk about the phone lines, there obviously is a number to dial, and that number is 412-346-6955. We want to hear your thoughts on the Steelers draft class. Did they do a good job? Or did they not do a good job? Let us know. 412-346-6955. And we got action. Hello. Hello. Can you hear me?
What's going on, Moats?
What's
going on, Moats?
What's the word, baby? Who we on the hotline with today?
Oh, this is Jake from North Carolina. What's going on?
Jake, what's the word? Jake, what's the word, man? How everything in your neighborhood?
This is Jacob Malessia.
Yeah, Jacob Malessia.
What's good, bro?
Yo, even better, baby.
What up, Deke? What up, Deke?
Man, let's ride.
He's chilling here, bro.
I like it, man. Well, first up, man, you always know we appreciate you tapping in with us too, man. But talk to us a little bit. How did you feel? The Steelers did Omar Khan first NFL draft.
I think Omar did his thing. I think Omar commanded that war room like a general.
Mm-hmm.
I'm proud to have him leading this camp. I know it was probably pretty hard for Tomlin, with his personality, to have somebody else driving the car.
Yeah.
But, it's like they work good together, man, and they work some magic.
Nah, I definitely would agree. All right, so what grade do you give it then? We going A, B, C, D, or F?
I give it a B plus, only because I would have liked to see a little bit more, at least another linebacker or something like that.
I can see that.
Because that room is a little empty. Steelers, we're known for our linebackers.
No, in fact, you bring up a good point,
but
man.
I mean, it's an A minus. A minus, B plus.
Okay.
What was your favorite pick?
In my opinion. Oh, my favorite pick was Joey Porter. All day.
JPJ.
Do you want him at 17?
Because I'm saying, no, hell no. Not 17. So I wanted O-line for the first round. I mean, that you got to protect Kenny. If that's the most important, piece of the puzzle, you got to protect it. They did that. And he was just standing there, and we snatched him up. So we got a first round player in the second round.
Yeah.
So that was amazing. And plus, PZ, that's one of my favorite, Steelers of all time. I love how he can bring it.
Come on, baby.
The 5-5.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So it's going to be interesting to watch his son, hold it down. So,
without
all
a
the best
doubt.
luck to him.
Without a doubt.
Yes, sir.
Well, we always appreciate you tapping in with us and definitely appreciate you calling as well, man. You keep being great. The Jacob Malacio, baby.
My man, I appreciate y'all, man. Peace.
Peace, bro.
There it is. I like it, man. Shout out to the Jacob. Man, we haven't heard from him in a minute, too, man. That was dope. Phone lines are open, 412-346.
Big Noriega keeps saying he's trying to call in.
All right, we're going to find out if this is him. Who we on the hotline with, baby? Talk to me.
Hey, what's up, fellas? How y'all doing?
Uh-oh.
Oh, there he is.
Uh-oh. Mama, there goes that man. The Robarian. The one and only. Mr. Voice to make you feel good inside. Talk to me, man. How you feeling about this draft class?
I 100% love it. At first, I remember last time we called, I talked about us getting those two receivers.
Mm-hmm.
And I said I didn't want one to go to the enemy, and one of them did. I shouldn't have said that. But as a whole, if we really look at it, the goal is to make sure we got good protection. We got good fundamental football going on. We don't have to worry about freaking, fourth and short, third and short, we can't make it. And we can disguise certain plays and make it look like we're doing one thing, but we can do something else. And this gives a chance to see how well Canada's offense can work this year, just like he did at Pitt when he had how can I put this? He had a whole complement of weapons in Pitt. And I think he's trying to have that same mirror type setup with our Steelers. So I can't wait to see how it unfolds.
You say in Canada we trust?
I was saying Steelers we trust. Let's see what they can do with it.
Hey, let's go. That worked too. That worked. All right. So, final grade. What grade do you give Omar Khan and the Steelers on this draft class?
It is hard to give a grade when we haven't really seen them guys get on that field. Mm-hmm. However, let's say I would grade.
Yeah, don't do that.
I would grade them.
Give us a grade.
Hold on, brother. I got you. I'm calling. I'm calling from my Android. I'm trying to get all energized. Anyway, I would say I give them a B plus on what they were trying to do for us. No, actually, no. I'm gonna give them a straight up A on what they were trying to do for us and get things straight up, right? Because they weren't trying to Cal tells everybody's wants and needs. They say, you know what, this is what we need to win defensively and offensively, rushing the ball, getting Kenny to a point where he's very successful, and that's the goal, right? So I would give them a straight up A on that, because I cannot say that I was watching that draft and got disappointed. Well, at one point, but yet I like what they've done. They really made my expectations pretty good. It looked like it was a very comprehensive thinking draft, and I really like that.
What were you disappointed about?
Well, I wanted Addison. I really did. And if it wasn't for Addison, I really did.
I could dig that.
That would have been interesting if he would have fell to 32 and him and Porter would have been
interesting. There. Yeah.
Okay, I got a question, Moats.
Oh, Lord, you can put it on me then. All right, here we go, baby.
So why was Joey Porter Jr. mad? Was he mad because Pittsburgh promised to pick him up in the first round and he didn't get picked up, or was he just, you know what I'm trying to say?
No,
what was
absolutely.
he mad about?
No, honestly, you're pissed because you had a whole round of teams pass on you. The Steelers could have picked him at 17. They could have picked him at 14. But you're more so just pissed off at the situation. Being a guy that, you know, was slated or was projected to go in the third. When it got to the 6th round, I'm pissed about everything. But when you get that call, it's like, man, all right, you're happy. It's a weird emotional roller coaster because you do feel like, from a competitive standpoint, that you're better than these guys. You ask Joey Porter Jr., he feels like he's better than Witherspoon. He feels like he's better than Gonzalez. He feels like he's better than Forbes and Banks and all these other guys. So when these teams take them instead of him, it's just more so like, man, I'm pissed off now. And then you throw the camera on him and everybody's trying to talk, you know, why he is slipping or why he should or should not be viewed how he is. It's just all of that goes into it. But he does, you know, love the fact that he is at Pittsburgh. Like, that part is there. But it's just in the moment, man, it's a lot that you're dealing with. And, you know, we just happen to be able to see him dealing with those emotions on camera. But a lot of us do go through that exact feeling that he was going through right there, man.
All right. That makes sense. Okay. The only thing I've ever been through was a job interview, so I can't really relate.
Hey, man, but either way, did you get the job?
Oh, heck yeah, man. Hey, cybersecurity, brother. Maybe.
Come on now. You think, you know, I wouldn't throw anything less, baby. Now, come on now. Hey.
Yes, indeed.
I like it.
All right,
like
thank you, fellas, man.
Hey, man, always a blast talking with you, baby.
Hey, thanks for going in.
Let's go. Shout out.
Theater fam unite. Y'all take care.
Hey. Let's go. Shout out to the bro, Burying, baby. Always tapping in from Doug Crib. And yes, we are going to take one more call. And let's see who's it going to be. Who going to hit us up on the hill? Who going to hit us up? We got time for one more, baby. Who tapping in? All right. And there it is. Talk to me. Who we on the hotline with, baby? Talk to me. Can you hear me? Who we on the hotline with?
This is John Easton.
John, man. First off, John, good to hear from you again, man. How the heck are you doing?
I'm doing good. Just hanging out at the dog park.
You said at the barbershop or the golf cart?
No, the dog park.
Oh, the dog park. Oh, what type of dog you got, man?
German Shepherd Husky.
Oh, okay. So big dog, man. All right, I like that then, man.
Good protection.
Absolutely. All right, so Jake Easton, talk to me. How are we feeling?
Oh, he was a Christian Gonzalez guy.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So, how are you feeling about this draft? Huh.
Yeah, I was a Christian Gonzalez guy, but I also was happy with Joey Porter, too. If you guys remember, I was fine with him, too.
Okay. So, as a whole, though, good draft?
The way I was feeling, at first, I was kind of upset with the offensive line pick in the first round because I didn't want the corner. But after we got JPJ, I was kind of happy. So the way I see it is, like, if it would have went in reverse, where if we would have got Joey Porter first and the offensive line second, I would have been happy. So I can't be happy if it went the other way around.
Yeah, that makes sense. I can see that.
I agree with him 100%.
Yeah. That was, I think all of us were kind of like, you know what? Hindsight, that does make sense right there. So with that being the case then, when it was time to grade this here draft, Mr. Omar Khan, the con artist, his first NFL draft, what grade are you putting on this thing?
I got to give it an A+ because I think Darnell Washington was a steal.
Talk to me, baby. Agent Zero.
Yeah, to me, he's got like the Gronk vibes where he's just going to be that physical blocking tight end that can catch, is fast. And to me, it's like, when the Pats had Gonzalez and Hernandez, we got Washington, we have
Move, absolutely.
With Moose, yeah.
Now, I could definitely see that there. Okay. So then, you got him?
So he's got to be your favorite pick then,
I was
right?
just about to ask for that.
Well, JPJ is actually my favorite pick because he gives me the Ike Taylor vibes, and I think Ike Taylor was like one of the most underrated players in our Steelers little mini dynasty there from 08 to 05 with the 2 Super Bowls. I think he was the most underrated part of that, was him locking down the number 1 receivers on the other teams.
Yep, couldn't catch, but I swear to God, John Easton's right. Like, there weren't many times, if any, during that time period where the other team's number 1 was going off on us, and a lot of the reason why was Ike Taylor.
Shout out to Ike T, man. Shout out to Ike T. I like it. Well, John Easton, I hope that you continue to enjoy yourself at the dog park. Did you give us the dog's name, by the way?
What's that?
What's your dog's name, by the way, before we get up out of here? You got to shout the dog out too, man.
Oh, his name is Mike, and it's not after Tomlin, but it's a close friend of mine that passed away. His name is Mike, so I named him after that.
Oh, respect, man. And sorry for your friend passing away, but nah, definitely appreciate you, man. And shout out to the dog, Mike, as well, man. Give him a nice little rub from all of us over here, all right?
All right, thank you.
Hey, there it is. Appreciate you as always tapping in with us, baby.
All right, bro.
Peace. I like it, man. That was cool right there. That was a vibe, baby. Yeah, man. A little cool, little phone action, man. Hear from the peoples. Their thoughts on it.
Always cool when they call in.
Yeah, man. Yeah, some repeat callers too, man. It's always good to hear some familiarity right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will say this, man. Y'all be tapped in. When we open them phone lines up, bro, that joint just be going.
Big Noriega can't catch a break.
I was going to say, bro, I'm surprised that my phone doesn't like jam up the way that everything like calls into this thing directly like that. But all good, man. All good. I like it though. But yeah, they did say he got that dog in him. That's why he was at the dog park.
Yeah.
I can respect that. I can definitely respect
President Nitty, the final super chat of the day, says, "It is I, Deke's freaky bot, in my final form."
Shout out to Deke's freaky bots. Shout out. But man, with that being the case, it's been a dope day. So yeah, y'all should be good on content for until Monday. Y'all got 4 hours yesterday. Y'all got 2.5 today, baby. I think y'all straight, all right? But in all seriousness, though, man, we do appreciate y'all for rocking with us, man. We're going to keep bringing the content to us. Y'all keep rocking with us. But y'all stay safe out there, man. May the 4th be with you. We know Cinco de Mayo is tomorrow, so turn up. But please, please, please do it responsibly, all right? We need everybody back in here with us on Monday. I think we did just get one super that just pulled up.
Yeah, Jacob Alessio
Get him
says,
real quick, yeah.
Aaron Hernandez is my family by blood. We shared the same godfather, Vito. May they both rest in peace. I still get chowed when I hear his name. I love y'all. Peace.
Nah, man, that's wild. That is wild, man. But nah, definitely appreciate you, man. And, yeah. Whew, that's different. That's a small world, man. Small world. But I could dig it, though, man. All right, so, yeah, with that being the case, though, baby, we up out of here. So, y'all stay safe. We'll see you. And until next time, baby.
Peace.